yet they still killing their own people. Right, that's right. So let me finish. For thou art an holy people.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Listen to it, go on.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee
He chose y'all brothers
to be special people unto himself.
y'all are special unto the Most High. Read.
Above all people.
No, we are the same.
Above all people.
We are equal.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
God says y'all are above, or we're all above everybody that's on the earth right now.
Right.
Who the fastest people on the earth? No, not black people. The
Right.
Israelites. Who the strongest? Who the best hoopers? Football players. Who dressed the best? Am I making that up? Who danced the best? Who cooked the best? Who got the best swag, salt, soul? Us. Don't everybody dress and want to speak and be like us?
Right.
Because we the Israelites. We're above all people. But you're not above all people when you're breaking the commandments.
Right.
Because the reason that we went into slavery, it wasn't by chance. This happened because our people, to this very day, don't keep those commandments.
Right.
No, listen, we want to do what we want to do. Y'all got to keep the commandments of the Most High. That's why we in America right now. We're the only people inside of another land. Literally, we're inside another nation's land. And we don't know where we're going and how long we're going to be there. We're just walking. Y'all probably just go to school and, y'all do sports or music or, talk to girls or do whatever y'all do. But y'all identity, huh?
Right.
Right? That's what makes you a man.
Right.
Right? So being a man is knowing who you are. Not about what you got, it's about who you are. And if you don't know who you are, you don't have anything. All these other nations, they know who they are. And they have a language, they have an identity, they have a God, they have festivities, they have things that attach themselves to their people, huh? And we don't have nothing, huh? Y'all should be mad.
Right.
If I was your age, I'm still mad, but if I was your age, I'd be mad. That I gotta sit in school for, how long is school now? 8 hours? 6 hours, 8 hours, man? And you don't learn about you. Do they teach you about slavery, your history before slavery? No, but you learn about everybody before slavery. You only got a month, and you got the shortest month, right? Shortest month, man, on purpose.
And the coldest.
Right? So y'all as a people, we have to come back to the Lord and keep the commandments. Y'all got time for 3 commandments? 3 commandments? All right, all praise to the Most High. Get them brothers a hand. Get the young brothers a hand. What's one commandment you know? Right, honor your father and your mother. That's true. I just seen this video of this Israelite brother. Woman, she was beating up her mother. That's wickedness, man.
Right.
Y'all put your hands on your mother. Y'all put your hands on your folks, your grandmother. Y'all love each other. That's a commandment. Leviticus, you said what? Oh, it's your brothers, all praise.
Right.
Oh, y'all blood brothers? Okay, y'all brothers anyway. Huh?
Right.
Okay, all right, now check out Leviticus 19 and 17.
Leviticus
Here's
chapter
the commandment.
19, verse 17.
Right? Listen to this. This is a commandment. I'm going to get y'all 3.
Thou shalt not hate thy heart.
What the Lord say?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
You can't hate your brother. We love y'all, huh?
Right.
Right? In Baltimore, we don't keep that commandment. That's where you got murder, gang banging. You can walk up to Harbor and get into a fight with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 young men that look just like y'all. Am I lying? Sizing you up to the fight for no reason. They don't even know you. Right? That's how we live. Because we're not keeping this commandment. The murder rate is so damn high in Philly, Chicago, Detroit, because we're not keeping that commandment. We're rate number 1 now. So y'all can't hate each other, huh?
Right.
Right? Y'all understand that? Whatever art or controversy you got with a brother, you gotta forgive that brother. Love that brother.
Right.
If you want the Most High to forgive you.
Right.
If you don't want the Lord to forgive you, well, don't do it. Huh? You see how that feels when time comes. All right, read on.
God. Thou shalt in any wise.
The Lord say,
Thou shalt in any wise.
Read.
Rebuke thy neighbor.
Do what?
Rebuke thy neighbor.
And what?
And not suffer sin upon him.
What does the word mean? It means to correct.
Right.
So not only are you supposed to love your brother, but you're supposed to correct your brother. You're not supposed to see your brother going the hell off and just let him go off. Man. You see a damn train coming and you don't say nothing. Right? You see a truck coming and you just let him get by the truck.
Right.
If you see your brother breaking the commandments, you're supposed to speak up and say something, huh? Y'all understand that? If you see this brother hating this brother, you're supposed to say, hold on, huh?
Right.
You going on, man? That's the commandment. We the Israelites. We all we got. Right? So y'all have to just commandment.
Right.
And be an example, all right? That's one commandment. Give me Leviticus 11:7. Right? Leviticus 11:7. Give
Leviticus.
me Ephesians 4:31.
Chapter 11 and verse 7.
Right?
In the swine.
In the what?
In the swine.
What swine? Swine is pig. Right? Go on.
Though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, showeth not the cud.
He is what?
He is unclean to you.
Y'all can't eat swine. Y'all can't eat pig.
Right.
Can't eat pork.
Right.
That's what
Pepperoni, sausage.
that bacon, ham, pepperoni, sausage. Pig, the cleanest animal on the earth. It's the dirt.
Right.
That's why God said don't eat it. Right? That's why if you eat that, you're more liable to get heart disease, cancer, high blood pressure, diabetes, gout, and all types of sicknesses.
High
right?
cholesterol.
High cholesterol. He said that's demons in the swine for a reason, because they can handle those demons. We can't handle demons. So y'all can eat meat, but you can't eat no pork.
Right.
Or y'all can eat chicken, lamb, beef, turkey. Y'all can eat venison, which is deer. Y'all can eat these things. We got on this side, on that bottom, the unclean animals. So y'all can't just eat whatever somebody give y'all to eat. Man.
Right.
Right, listen to this. This is verse 9.
Verse 9. These shall he eat of all that.
Y'all eat seafood? Here's what you can eat that come out the sea, out the water.
Whatsoever have fins and scales.
The Lord say,
Whatsoever have fins and scales.
If it has fins and scales, which is what? Fish. If it has fins and scales,
In the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye
you
eat.
can only eat fish that got fins that come out the water. So if it come out the water and it's on your plate,
Right.
and it don't got fins and scales, you cannot eat it. No crab, shrimp,
Right.
shrimp. They got claws. Shrimps are dirty. Y'all smell that harbor, man? Why the harbor smell like that? Pollution. Well, the unclean animals are supposed to keep the water clean.
Right.
They're bottom feeders. They're supposed to filtrate the waters.
Right.
So when you take all them animals out and you give it to people to eat, you disrupt the natural environment that Most High made. God made everything in order.
Right.
So the pig is made, everything serves a purpose. The Most High didn't make anything by accident.
Right.
Or by chance. The pig is supposed to put all the trash on the earth,
Right.
in the land, and those crabs and shrimp, they live at the bottom of the ocean. So all of the dead bodies that fall, all of the feces, is supposed to clean that up and keep the waters clean.
Right.
So when you take it out and you sell it, guess what? The waters get polluted. There's no creature to clean the water. So Baltimore is known for what? Or Maryland is known for crabs. Right, so guess what? The harbor's supposed to have crabs. Ain't no more crabs in there.
Right.
All of the crabs at Rusty Scupper now, Crafty Crab, the old bubblegum shrimp that used to be up there, and all these other. And if you eat that, you're eating an abomination.
Abomination.
Eat a rat. You want to go to your filter in your car, your AC, take all the stuff and eat it. If you do that, it's like eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. Y'all understand? So y'all can eat fish. Y'all can eat salmon, bass, whiting, trout, but y'all can't eat the unclean foods.
Right.
That's what God said. I didn't say that. The Lord says you can actually get paralyzed by eating that.
Right.
Y'all ain't know that. Y'all can look that up. You can get paralyzed. You can get hepatitis.
Right.
Hepatitis A. Right, the brother got some. Show, you got that. Look at this. So the anatomy of the roach is the same as the what? As the shrimp. It's the same thing. You got some on land, you got the balance in the water.
Right.
So y'all can't eat that as the what? What did God call us? The Israelites.
Right.
The Israelites. Who are we? The Israelites. Ephesians 4:31.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse number 31.
Right?
Let all bitterness and wrath
And what?
and wrath
Right?
and anger and clamor and evil speaking
And what?
and evil
The
speaking.
Lord said you can't even do evil speaking. Right? I'm gonna beat his ass. That's evil speaking. I'm gonna smoke this blunt. That's evil speaking. Right? Y'all can't do things that are contrary to the
Right.
right? I hate that nigga. That's evil speaking.
Right.
Right? Read that part again.
And anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you. Be put away from you.
So all of the stuff that we listen to that we like to emulate and live in real life is gonna get our people killed. Huh?
Right.
It's gonna get our people killed. Huh? these rappers that come out, these drill rappers, they got 9 months. They on the radio. They what? Dead. They dead, man. Right? Half the people in Baltimore that's gang banging, that's murderers, if they're not dead, they're gonna end up dead. Or they're gonna be in jail. They're gonna die for something they did in jail, man. We don't want to see our brothers on a damn t-shirt.
Right.
There's too many t-shirts already. They're making one right now. Man.
Right, bro.
There's one going on right now for a brother 17 years old, man. Shot somewhere in Chicago, man. Shot somewhere in Detroit. In Baltimore, man. Right? So our people die because our people don't follow God. They follow what they want to do, man. And when you follow what you want to do, there's nothing but death that comes from that. Y'all understand that? Right? So read on, King. I'm going to read one more, verse 32.
Be put away from you with all malice.
Read. With all what?
With all malice.
You know what malice is? And it's beautiful right here.
Right.
That's beautiful. Y'all brothers can embrace each other and love each other. That's beautiful right there, huh? Right? That's a beautiful thing, huh? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, man. That's spiritual, huh? Right? So read that again.
Be put away from you with all malice.
Right? Malice is violence. Right? Go on.
Verse 32. And be ye kind.
And be what?
And be ye kind.
Y'all know how to be kind? We know how to be kind to the old white man. Yes, sir. Right? Let me open that door for you. Let me help you with your groceries, right? We got to learn how to be kind one to another, man. That's hard to do for our brothers, man. We think it's soft and it's weak to be kind, man.
Right.
The strongest man is the kindest man. That's what's going to stop all this murder being kind, man. All this gangbanging being kind. A brother step on your shoes, the kind brother says, you got it, I can ain't that big of a deal. Right? There's a little bit more than that. Hold on, be a kind, go on.
One to another, tenderhearted.
The Lord say,
tenderhearted.
Right, sincere love. Read.
Forgiving one another.
So holding the grudge.
Forgiving one another.
Get back.
Forgiving one another.
What we supposed to be doing?
Forgiving.
Right, forgiving one another. Go on.
Even as the Most High, for Christ's sake, hath forgiven you.
So we're gonna give y'all the brothers a flyer. Y'all take this flyer, right? Y'all all take one. What did God call us?
Right.
Israelites. Y'all are the Israelites according to the Bible. So when there's information, right? Y'all go on the YouTube channel, social media. Y'all can learn more. If y'all got time, y'all come back and hear the words of the Lord, all right? All praise to the Most High. Y'all brothers are mighty, all right? Right? We got water. We got water in there for the brothers. We get y'all the water. That's incense. It's a shofar.
Is it like a horn?
Yeah, it's a horn.
Does she work?
Yeah, it works.
You blow it?
You're supposed to get one, brother.
Right.
You an Israelite. That's
Right.
what Israelites have, man.
Right.
I ain't blowing smoke out my nose, brother. We ain't blowing smoke out our nose, no more. We blowing shofars, man.
That's right.
Right? We ain't blowing smoke, we blowing shofars, man. That's an album or something. It's a t-shirt or an album or something, man. Right? So that was beautiful, man. The brothers embrace each other, man.
Right.
Kind of rock out, hear the scriptures, man.
Right.
That's a beautiful, beautiful spirit, man.
Claiming that they brothers.
And they proclaimed they brothers, man. And only, I think he said 3 of them were blood brothers.
Right.
But, you know, they was all brothers. These my brothers, man. You know, so that's beautiful, man. That's a beautiful way to kick off camp with the spirit of power of Yahweh Shah, man. Not a scoffer coming up, man.
Right.
Not a King Jacob. Not the sex demon, man.
Right.
Not the usher demon.
Right.
Not murder demon.
Right.
It's another demon.
Sam.
Sam, the Sam demon. The tranny demon, man.
Right.
Darius the demon.
Right.
You know, he's just Darius the demon, man. He doesn't even have he just has a lewd, just provocative, promiscuous spirit, man. He's very carnal, man. You know, so continue with the words of the Lord. Go back and read that, man. And this is meat to a lot of our brothers, man. Right? Give me 1 Peter chapter 3 and give me verse number 7. It's meat to be kind to your brother, man. Because you're taught to have this facade even in this truth, man. Every brother reads give me real quick, Matthew 25 and 24. Right? And give me 19 and 21. Just because you read that Yahweh Shah is austere, it doesn't mean that you fake it, man. You yourself to be austere, that's not you, brother. You can smile, man. You can be kind to a brother. You can laugh with a brother. You can have mirth with a brother, man. Right? Y'all come here to the Lord. Y'all believe in the Lord? Read that.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 24. Then he which had received the 1 talent,
Right? He which received the 1 talent.
came and said, Lord, I know thee, that thou art a hard man,
He's very, very, very easygoing.
that thou art a hard man.
Yahushua was a hard man. Hey, that's Yahushua. Everybody got a different spirit. And Yahushua was austere for reasons that brothers may not be austere. Yahushua had meat to eat that we know not of.
Right.
He knew he was going. Hey, I be like that too all the time.
Right.
That's the highest mission. You don't got no time to be playing. It's zero time for bullshit, about my father's business. From your youth up, I'm here. Hey, I gotta die. I'm here to die.
Right.
People in the world, they here to live.
Right.
They here to live, You only live once. Live a little. Ain't it a saying, viva vida?
Right.
I don't know. What does that mean? A long-lived life or something like that,
Then I be a local.
living a crazy life, People in this society, they have sayings about how life is so important to them, right? And they're very to live a life, They go to college, they discipline themselves. And the Lord said in 1 Corinthians 9 and 24 and down that people are greatly, give me 1 Corinthians 9, I want to greatly paraphrase it. We'll go back to Matthew 25 and 24, then go back to that.
1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse number 24.
Bring it out.
Know ye that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain. And every man that striveth victory is temperate in all things.
So people of the world, they're temperate in all things. If life is your primary focus, you're going to be temperate in all things. That's why people make sure they get that grade point average.
Right.
From they learn about their permanent record, and their total focus is ensuring average of 3.8 to a 4.0.
Right.
So they can get into that top PWI or that top Ivy League school. They're temperate in all things, Going extracurricular activities that they're really not into, They do community service. Then they go to college, they get their bachelor's, they're temperate. They don't go to these parties, They're in the library, They're so temperate. When I was in so-called college, they'll crush up Adderall and they'll snort damn Adderall, They'll do that, Yeah, just to focus. You know, I went up, I had to, basically we had the spot we was living at, and I went upstairs, I went to sleep. Downstairs, it was these Edomites and this Elamite. They was smashing up Adderall. It's a real account. I saw it. Smashing it up with their school badge ID, lining it up, cutting it like it was damn coke, and they was snorting it, And they asked me, did I want to get some, And I walked the hell out, And then I came back. They were still there, looking at. They had this MacBook in front of the big desktop MacBook monitor thing. They was doing God knows what. They was there for 3 days. 3 days. And then they asked, how long was we there? So y'all was there for 3 damn days,
That's real.
And they that's called being temperate.
Right.
In the world, So in the world, people are temperate in all things, right? They have discipline because they're disciplined in what they want to achieve, right? If life is your primary focus, you're going to make sure you live your best life, People are disciplined in the way up all damn night, to freak off or commit adultery, right? They'll look to the pregame, the kickback, the actual party, the after party. Then they still patrolling the streets, looking for a date, It's 4 in the morning,
Right.
You still patrolling? I know something out here. There gotta be some damn freakness out here,
Right.
They had freaknik back in the day, People was temperate and freaknik, Right? So the point is, Yahushua was temperate in all things, not to obtain life, but to die for the sins of Israel, That's the point of the matter. So Yahushua, he couldn't live the way that a lot of the and a lot of the way that the other men of the world lived at that time. And Yahushua, he didn't put that burden on the apostles because, go to Luke real quick, 5 and 31. 5 and 32. Right? Luke 5 and 32. Has a different spirit and a particular lot that they have to deal with. See, and if we understand that we want to obtain our life, which is Yahushua, we have to be temperate in all things. Right? Bring that up.
Luke chapter 5, verse number 32. I came not to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance.
Read.
And they said unto him, why the disciples of John fast often and make prayers, and likewise the disciples of the
So
Pharisees.
they had a rigorous spiritual life, if you will. They were very quote-unquote religious. They prayed often. They did all these fasts. They were very ascetic at certain points when they served them.
Right.
Yahweh Shai didn't put that burden on the apostles, man. Read.
But thine eat and drink.
But what?
But thine eat and drink.
They had Peter and John doing 10 fasts, man. Right? That wasn't their lot. Go on.
Verse 34, and he said unto them, can ye make the children of the bride chamber fast while the bridegroom is with them? But days will come when the bridegroom shall be taken away from them, and then shall they fast in those days.
And then what?
And then shall they fast in those days.
Right, so you don't have your wedding guests going during the day of the wedding. Right. That's a time of birth. It's a time of festivity. It's a time of joy and embracing. But the days will come, which are the days we're living in now, when we're in that different spirit, right? And we are fasting.
Right.
We are so
Right.
we are being temperate in all things, man. So go back to Matthew 25 and 24.
Book of St. Matthew, chapter 25, verse 24. Then he which had received the 1 talent said, Lord, I know thee that thou art a hard man.
Yes, the point I was making is, Jake, you're taught to be a hard man, man. Right? You're taught that that's cool, right? You're taught to be damn rude, man.
Right.
I think that's cool, man.
Right.
Have these people that walk by, some of these don't even hate us. They just think it's cool, it's acceptable to be like that, man. Some of these guys actually hate us when they walk by, man.
Right.
And they hate the spirit of the Most High. People think it's acceptable, man. Hey, brother, you got a minute for the word, brother?
1 minute, brother.
For the
You
word
and your family.
Bring the family.
It's a family affair.
All right, take a fly, brother. You want to take a fly?
Take a flight.
That'll work.
We out here teaching our people that we're God's chosen people. And we are the Israelites according to the Bible. All right, so if y'all have time, y'all come back and hear the word to the Lord. All right, all praise to the Most High. All right, all praises. So read on, King.
Reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not
They
strawn.
got fake Michael Jackson. You been out here before?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson spirit. All right, go on.
Con. Verse 25.
Sit on that. Give me what you on, King?
Luke 19.
No, go back to Ephesians 4.
Ephesians chapter 4 and verse number 31. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger.
And these are demons too. See, lust is not the only demon.
Right.
You know, slothfulness is not the only demon. There's another demon that brothers just throw out there. They could be really dealing with it, but they throw it out there. Pride.
Doctrines.
Pride. You said what?
Doctrines.
Doctrines. There are multiple demons. Bitterness is a demon, right? That resentment, and you can wax cold towards your brother. That's an actual demon. To the point where you don't want to look at your brother, man. You don't want to talk to your brother. You got spirit towards your woman, man. You can be bitter towards your woman. That's what the Lord said, husbands and Colossians, be not bitter towards your wives, man.
Right.
Because you and your could get into it, and you can never want to talk to her again. She might, you might have married her when y'all was younger. She might not look the same. She might be aging, or your woman might have children. She might put on weight, man. Her body might change. And men start looking at their wives bitter because of that, man. Their physical makeup. You might get into an argument, man. You know, it might have nothing to do with the physical, but it might be the mental. It might be the communication. Y'all commit a word to the Lord. Right? So our people have to learn how not to be bitter. And you got to be pure, your brother. Give me Matthew 5 and 4 real quick. Right? You got to be pure and even with your brother. Right? You got to be transparent. And you can't, the most I see if you faking the funk.
Yeah.
You got to put stuff, you got to lay the table at times, right? Now you want to have some reserve, but when you have an art with your brother or you feel some type of way, you got to say something, right? If you have to, talk to that man face to face, man. That's always better. A brother texted me today, like, I called the brother, it wasn't like that, but the way I got text him, like, so brothers need to talk to brothers face to face, man. Brothers have to learn how to grow in this thing, man. Downs, Daniel 9 and the 70 weeks, and you're going into the 1335 day. You got this damn big whiteboard at home with all these biblical math. You with the 70 weeks, and you chart like a damn Edomite. You got the timeline and this, that, and you're drawing. You know how they do the damn circle like this? You're drawing the damn circle, the perfect circle, man, for your calendar. You're going off, man. When your brother get into it, he cut you off while you was talking. You hold on to it. And a lot of these brothers, you wait until, the bar kind of went into that, you wait until the Day of Atonement.
Hey.
Stop waiting until the Day of Atonement as if that day is owed to you, man. The Most High could cut you off anytime.
Right.
And y'all brothers commit the word to the Lord. Y'all don't love God?
Wow.
Soft, man.
Yeah.
Sugar name. Sweet feet. You know? Sugarfoot, man.
Right.
Right? So read on, King. Or who's
I
Ephesians?
got it.
Ephesians 4 and Matthew 5.
Yeah, Slack Matthew 5 and 4. Slack.
Book of St. Matthew 5, verse 4. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted.
Right?
Blessed are the meek.
Blessed are the what?
Blessed are the meek.
Right, so you have to be meek too, man. Right? Meek in your spirit, meek among others, man. You know, go on.
Con.
And one thing about the Israelite, man, one thing about Israel in general, even though they're much more the truth, brothers have a lot of discernment. Right. You know? What's going on, brother? How you feeling, King? Right? You know, we the Israelites, brother. We the Israelites. Right? We the Israelites. And brothers don't always vocalize how they feel about it. Right? Right? What's this? Hey, hey! What's your nationality? You, what's your nationality? Nigerian, you believe in the Bible? No. What do you believe in? Are y'all together?
Like, yeah, we're friends together.
Strange friendship. What kind of friend? What kind of friend, huh? It looked like they had a baby and she came out.
You know?
Yeah,
He picked her up,
yeah, man.
and then the other was holding her hand.
Right.
That's strange.
Yeah, two men with. I ain't working with my, you know, my seed, man. With two, or with another man. What?
Like she holding his hand, but then like,
Oh, she holding his hand too.
Right. Yeah.
No, they ain't friends. Nah, they ain't going for that.
Right. They
I
adopted
ain't going
shorty.
for that. Yeah, they adopted her, and they, you know, they got something they working on. They got other things.
man,
Yeah, y'all brothers commit the word to the Lord.
Say the words of the Lord, brother.
Right, so don't care.
Con.
Read that again, 5 and 5.
Con. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
Go on. Hey, that's heavy.
Yeah.
right,
That's heavy, right? You can't just overlook that.
right.
I'm going straight to the parables. I know they start hearing. You're on Google talking about list of Jesus Christ parables, right? Yeah, I don't want to hear that. It's too short.
ChatGPT.
Not enough words. Hey, you're asking ChatGPT, where's the in-depth understanding of it? This is deep.
Yeah.
Inherit the earth by being meek, by being humble.
Blood is blood.
This is beautiful, man. They call it the Beatitudes for a reason.
Right.
Right? They call it the Beatitudes. What the scholars call the Sermon on the Mount. Huh? Right? Go on.
Verse 6. Blessed are they which hunger and thirst after righteousness.
Right? You got to hunger and thirst after righteousness. You have to hate evil. Right? You have to have a passion to be upright and to see your right and to see your brothers upright, man. You have to hate evil in this thing.
Yeah.
You have to hate wickedness, man,
Yeah,
and sin and confusion and whores and folly, man. Bring it out, King.
And Salaki, the point I wanted to bring out was he starts the whole sermon off with this, talk of being meek and humble and low.
Right.
It all kicked off.
That's
with
how
that.
it kicked off. It kicked off. Right? That's to build them up, man.
Right,
That's the milk.
right.
Right? Being meek, being pure, hunger and thirsting after righteousness.
Right.
And you know how much Yahweh Shah knew, man? And that's what he wanted. That's what he went into.
That's the
Right.
message.
That was the message he went into, man. He could have went into anything. Right? He could have went into any understanding. He could have went into any breakdown, any parable. He knew all of that. He's the word of God.
Right.
He could have went into the mysteries. He could have went into God knows what. He said, I'm going to go into this. The Father sent me to go into this. Go on.
Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness,
Right?
for they shall be filled.
So that means brothers have to hunger and thirst after righteousness, man. Right? You have to crave to see your people in order. You have to crave to see yourself in order, man. You have to crave to see your woman and your children in order, man. And for righteousness to be established in the earth. Go on.
Come. Blessed are the merciful.
Blessed are the what?
Blessed are the
You
merciful.
gotta be merciful, man. All right, you have to be merciful. You have to learn. Keep up the definition of mercy. All right, let's pull up the definition of mercy. No mercy to you Elamites, man. No mercy to you nations, man. To you Tigaloo.
I got a point.
All right, bring that up.
I was going into like being merciful because Jake, we naturally got mercy for our brothers. Even if we fight against our brothers, we'll hold back when we got the upper hand on them. We won't just keep beating them down like these nations do us.
Right.
We actually have mercy on each other, man. If we don't, that's something we learn from these other nations. That's something that's not in us. You know what I mean?
Right, it's not in us. Those are demons, man.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord said all flesh consorted to his life.
Come.
And a man will cleave to his light, greatly paraphrased. So the more that you're around these nations, the more you behaviors,
Right.
you take on their approach on how to handle situations, how to deal with confrontation, how to deal with your nation, your woman, your children, how to deal with your own self, how to
Right.
cope with your demons, man. You learn everything from this horde.
Right.
You know, this horde of the Most High. So
Right.
bring up mercy, King.
This is the definition of mercy. Compassion.
What is it?
Compassion.
Compassion. Go on.
Or forgiveness shown towards someone who it is within one's power to punish or harm.
Right, you might be justified to punish somebody, huh? To do somebody harm, huh? What's going on, brother?
I was just saying, I was ready to say
I
tap
can't hear you,
in.
King.
I was ready to say tap in with y'all.
Okay, yeah, all praise to the Most High. Brother, what's your nationality, brother? Tell them what's your nationality.
Israelites.
You an Israelite, brother.
Right, there you go,
What you
brother.
learned today, brother?
That all Israelites, some like that, some clean food and unclean.
What's some clean, what's some unclean you can't eat?
Some shrimp,
Can't eat shrimp,
There you go.
crabs,
crabs,
lobsters.
lobsters. What about that thing that's on the land, that dirty animal on the land? The roach? What about that oink oink thing?
Pigs.
That pig, man.
All right, that's swine.
Big, man. So you tap in, brother. All praise to the Most High, man. Right,
Praise
so
to the
brother,
Most
let's
High,
get to
brother.
that, King. All right. I want to see you again. All praise to the Lord. The Lord brought him up. That's right. Through the Spirit, want to tell Israel to tap in. What's y'all deal? What's going on?
What's going on, man? What are you saying?
What is your nationality?
Israel 12
No, what is your nationality?
White American, but originally from India.
So you switching. Right? You speak Telugu?
No,
Telugu?
I'm not Telugu.
You're not what are you?
I'm
South Indian?
North India.
North Indian.
Yeah.
So you got all of the riches and the privileges.
Not all the same, but
Caste system. You have a caste system?
yes, we do have caste.
You look down on black people, dark skinned people.
We are asking people.
You know, you look down on black Dravidians, untouchables,
Untouchables.
Which one?
untouchables.
Yeah.
You look,
Yeah, we are. It used to be like that.
it used to be like that. Not like that no more.
Yeah.
When they stop.
Right? So y'all believe in God?
Yes, we do.
Which God?
Yeah.
Hold on. Which God?
It's got Hindu god,
I'm
Ram.
gonna show y'all something. real quick.
Ram.
Hold on. I'm gonna show you one thing.
Ram.
Okay? Hold on.
Chalo.
Hold on,
Okay,
no. Hey.
I'll come back.
Jeremiah 40. No. Jeremiah 48. All right? Jeremiah 48 and 46. You come back here. Hey!
Sorry.
See that? See that? Those damn nations, man. The hell with the Elamites.
Right.
I got an Elamite so-called co-worker, man. And I be pressing them out, man. Why y'all got food like that? Oh, it's not always like that. That's just how it is. When they no, it is always like that.
Right.
Why y'all got that dot on your forehead? And I be pressing them out. Oh, they say that dot on your forehead is if you got evil on you, and you look at them, it absorbs all your evil. You know, I be pressing them out, man. You know, and they said they got 3 gods today. We got 3 gods. I said, well, who makes the final decision? Who makes the final decision? Right? Well, so and so, because he has 8 forms. I said, this is madness. We're in there, dealing with the product. They're talking about, I can't eat that. We worship cows. I said, man, go sit down somewhere. Clock out, man. Oh, we worship cows. So continue with the words of the Lord. The hell with these Elamites.
Right.
Right, bring that up.
Book of St. Matthew, chapter 5. I'm gonna start
Why don't
at
you worship? Bring that up.
God. Verse 7. Blessed are the merciful.
Blessed are the what?
Blessed are the merciful.
You gotta be merciful to your own people.
Right.
To the Israelites. Like the brother said, our people, we have a natural love towards each other. Even not being in the truth, our people call themselves brothers. Jake said it, that's my brother from another mother.
Right.
When we get together, we click more than when two white men get together.
Right.
When two white men get together, they're looking for a reason to declare World War III on each other. He has blonde hair. Or this guy, he has this belief. He has this going on. Our people naturally love each other, man. Right. You understand? We didn't have a plethora of civil wars as the nation of Israel. You had the northern kingdom, southern, and that was it, man.
Right.
It wasn't eternal wars.
Right.
Simeon and Judah didn't have a war, man. Asher and Naphtali didn't have a war. Benjamin and Manasseh, they didn't have a war. You had the Benjamin when they did that despicable act.
Right.
You know? But other than that, our people naturally fled, man. Bring it up.
And then the rest of Israel had mercy to bring them back.
And they brought them back. And they made promise. They made a promise. They just said we're going to exterminate them.
Right.
Drop a bomb on them.
Right.
Call fire down from heaven. And what they did, it was injustice. Because what the Benjamites did was wicked.
Right.
So they went up there to enforce justice.
Right.
Like Yahushua said in righteousness and in Plucky in righteousness, they make war, paraphrasing, huh? That they judge and make war. So the same way Yahushua is coming, it's the same spirit that we have to be in. All of our judgments and mercy have to be done, right? And the beautiful part about that definition is you may have the upper hand or the power to enforce discipline or the power to execute that judgment, but mercy is having compassion and deferring not to do that. It's hard to do that, because Jake, you don't have anything. So any little bit of get back you can get, I mean, you'll take it. When you've had so much taken away from your father, money, riches, your sanity, you've had nothing, any reason when you can kind of do a little bit of get back, you're gonna do it, man.
See that?
That's why our people are psychologically just totally destroyed, mentally gone. So the littlest thing is enough for him to take your life, because that's all we know. We don't know how to execute mercy.
Right.
Because we weren't given mercy. Give me James 2 and verse number 10. Start at 10. Actually, well, get straight to the point. You know? That's like a dog that's abused his whole life.
Right. He's scared.
He doesn't know. Yeah, he's scared, but he's also violent.
Right.
He's violent, he's violent because he's scared.
Right.
Because he was abused, And our people are abused by doctrines. We're abused by the police. We're abused by each other. We're abused by our fathers, by your mothers, by your pastor who's molesting you, and your uncle who came in, your stepdaughter's room and your sister's room at night, man. And all we know is pain and trauma. And the Israelite man has to learn how to execute mercy, because we've never been given mercy. And if you've never been given mercy, all you know is violent judgment. You know? So you had a point? All right, bring that out. James 2 and 12. Come.
It's the book of James, chapter 2 and verse 12. So speak ye, and so do, as they shall be judged. Law of liberty.
Right. You're going to judge your brother by the law of liberty, knowing that if you break a commandment, you break them all. And you have to know that, yeah, you get on your brother, but you break too. Right? You're beating your brother off up the head about a sin that may not really be unto, and you pressing them out about it, but whether you're doing the same thing. But you're not going to tell them, here's the sin I did, right? You're not going to say that.
Right.
You're going to cover your sin, repent to the Most High, and ask for forgiveness, but you're going to lay the hammer to your brother. Right. That's wicked, huh?
Right.
That's wicked. You want to cover your deep, dark sin when you're repenting, praying the Most High don't judge you. Right. You come out on your brother, laying the hammer down. Right? Go back and read that again, James 2. You judge your brother by the law of liberty. Now, there's times where, you're going to be a little bit more disciplined. Right? There's times where you're going to have to escalate things. But generally speaking, brothers have to judge their brother by the law of liberty. Right? We're going to hold Matthew 8, chapter 2. Bring that up.
Con. Because James chapter 2 verse 12. So speak ye, and so do, as they that shall be judged by the liberty.
Read.
For he shall have judgment without mercy.
What the Lord say?
For he shall have judgment without mercy.
That what?
That have shown no mercy.
Have judgment without mercy. I would hate it's more favorable to show mercy than to not show mercy at certain times. Because I don't want judgment without mercy from the Most High God.
Right.
I know I'm off. I'm gonna go off tomorrow. I'm gonna go off the next week. I'm in this body, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I know if I want mercy from the Most High in the day of my judgment. Right? Read that again.
But he have judgment without mercy.
That's the last thing a man wants in these last days. Judgment without mercy. If you want to know what that feels like, go to the court with the so-called white man.
Right.
Go to court with the so-called white man, and you feels like to get judgment without mercy.
Right.
Here it is, you got a ticket. You got a speeding ticket, and they damn pull you over and they put damn cocaine in the car. They bring the damn dogs out, man.
Right.
Now you're in court, and now you're doing 15 to life, man. 25, no parole. Right, read on.
That have shown no mercy.
And what?
And mercy rejoiceth against judgment. And mercy rejoiceth against judgment.
Don't it, man?
Right.
Don't mercy against judgment. Every brother been to court, man. And the Most High put the spirit on the judge. And you kind of got out of there. And that you rejoiced. Because the judge, you were owed the judgment.
Right.
It's not like you did anything, but you were given that mercy. You were given that mercy. Bring it out, King. Bring your precept, come.
The book of chapter 28 and verse number 2. Forgive thy neighbor that he hath done unto thee, so shall thy sins also be forgiven when thou prayest.
Right, you have to learn, and then you have to learn how to be forgiving, but the next level is learn how to be quick to forgive.
Right.
Because it takes brothers time. Sometimes it takes too long, huh? You ain't spoke to your woman in 3 days, huh? A week.
Petty.
It being petty, man.
Right.
Still in the damn blanket, man. Right? Slamming the refrigerator, making all this damn noise in the morning, man. Doing little stuff. Jake do little stuff, man.
Right.
I seen one video, this guy, he was tightening up all of the jars.
Yeah.
So she couldn't open them, man.
So she could come and help.
Putting stuff out of reach, take batteries out the remote.
So she still got to come and help and say
Taking
something.
one shoe, mismatching it with the other, man. Toothbrush dipping, wicked folly, immaturity, man. Bring it out, King.
Jake said he hid all the backstory earrings so they fall out.
Yeah, that's beyond. You gave your strength over to just madness, man. That the Lord speaks about mischievous madness too, man. In Ecclesiastes, you don't want a brother that's into mischievous madness, right? So read on, King. There's more of that. That's right. 28.
Verse number 3.
So forgive, but learn how to be. That's why you have spirits about be not hasty to be angry. You can be angry, but it's wrong when you're hasty to be angry.
Right.
You haven't assessed the matter yet. Right? You want to be forgiving, but you want to be hasty to forgive. Depending on the situation, right?
Right.
Now who it is, because not the so-called white man.
Right.
We got a grudge with the so-called white man. All right? And I will not let it go.
Forever.
Read on.
Verse number 3. One man bears hatred against another, and doth he seek pardon from the Lord?
Does he seek what?
Does he seek pardon from the Lord?
You gotta force hatred. That's how you know it's a demon. Because Jake is natural. You can get into a fight with a brother.
Right.
You see it all the time. A physical fight.
Right.
And brothers can be cool. See, women really aren't like that. A woman, they'll find anything to, whatever. But when two brothers fight, they can actually physically fight and be cool by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Really within, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I was watching this quick clip. It was I can't remember the movie. It was Morgan Freeman and this other Jake. But this Jake was cussing out Morgan Freeman in the movie, man. And then right after the argument, he said, "Come on, man, let's go get something to eat, man. Come on, we about to go get something to eat." Morgan Freeman was sitting there. He said, "All right, man, you think you so bad?" And he pat him on the back. Get something to eat, man. Jake could do that, man. So when you catch, it's a demon.
Yeah. Right.
We're naturally forgetting. Remember, we're sheep.
Yeah.
We have the spirit of a sheep, huh? We're very tender, we're very lowly, we're very naturally weak. We're not aggressive people.
Nah.
But what you see amongst our people is the creation of the so-called white man. And a result of our sins. The average Negro you see, he's like what we're supposed to be. By any means. Bring it up, okay.
I went to a little rough area in Baltimore, and I was in the store, and I'm seeing all these Jake operate with each other, and it was just all love. Like it was all love, and I'm like, these the people that you want to say are the thugs and the murderers around the earth. Right. It was pure love.
Yeah. When Jake get together in righteousness, I've never seen Moabites get together. I've never seen nothing like that. A bunch of Chinese men get together. What does that look like?
Yeah, right.
I see Amalek get together. They making all this damn noise. They have no salt, no rhythm. Hamites get together. They take their damn clothes off, take a spear. See that? Take a spear and jump up and down naked. Let's go back to what you were saying.
St. Matthew chapter 9, verse 5. And Yahushua went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues and preaching the gospel of the kingdom, healing every sickness.
And doing what?
And healing every sickness.
No, just one D.
And healing every sickness.
So Yahushua was healing every sickness. Go on.
And every disease among the people. But when multitude, he was moved with compassion on them.
He was moved with compassion. You gotta be moved with compassion when you see our people. Yeah. See, sometimes you're gonna get mad. You're gonna be upset. Rightfully so, right? You're gonna lose your. The Lord says, surely oppression maketh the wise man mad. And we all go to Deuteronomy 28 and 34. Right? Bring that out real quick. That's something that we also deal with.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse number 34. So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see.
Right, so you won't be upset because you're under these curses. Right? But when you see our people, you have to have compassion on them. Right? What is your deal? What did you walk by saying? What's saying under your breath?
I was saying, every time I pass by, I've been having a question.
You be what?
I've been having a question, but I never ask it.
Oh, that's good. I mean, that's good.
Why?
Because you're not an Israelite.
Damn, who said that?
The Spirit.
Yeah.
The Spirit speaketh expressly. And in latter times that some shall depart from the faith.
That's actually a really great answer.
That's a what?
A really great answer.
Well, it says the man that's effeminate and a homosexual.
Right.
Give me Matthew 7 and 1, man. Look at this. Look at what we gotta go through.
Right.
You gotta with his nails painted, with an upside down cross, with an effeminate stance, natural homosexual Hamite, telling the men of the Most High that's a wicked response or answer, man. We've been talking about nothing but love and righteousness. You walk this on you, man.
Right.
Came into the house of the Lord, man.
Right.
Read that, man.
Book of St. Matthew chapter 6 from the top.
Read.
Judge not.
The Lord say,
Judge not.
Read.
That ye be not judged.
Go on.
For with what judgment ye judge ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye met, it shall be measured to you again.
It shall be what?
It shall be measured to you again.
Read.
And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye?
Right, he's beholding the mote.
Right.
That was a bad, wicked response. You shouldn't have said that. You're beholding the mote in an Israelite eye. Read.
But considerest not.
But what?
But considerest
What the
not.
Lord saying?
But considerest not.
But considerest not.
Beam that is in thy own
He
eye.
got a mote too.
That beam that is in thy own eye.
Great sins. You're a great sinner right now.
How do you know
You're
that?
laden in iniquity and transgression. And you're here to tell the men and the priests of the Most High God what they can utter out of their mouth, man.
I'm not here telling you nothing.
Well, you might as well walk down the harbor, man.
Can you read?
No, we're not going to read anything for you. No. Hell no. We will not read anything for you, man. What we're going to read is for the demons inside of you to rebuke it, man.
Right.
Because you're causing confusion, man.
Right.
What did you come up here for? What is your purpose? What are your intentions, man?
To learn something.
Well, go to church. Church open up on Sunday. You can come as you are there.
Right.
Right? And you can be whoever you want to be at church. And ask all the questions to the neighborhood what's the locust? Ain't there a church up there on Baltimore Street? Next to the it's a church up the street.
There earlier.
Well, you need to go back over there. You need to go back over there, man.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Let's see,
I
fun fact.
volunteered earlier.
Proverbs chapter 14 and 7. All right, bring that up.
Book of Proverbs chapter 14 and verse number 7.
Right, we're not dealing with you
of a
homosexual.
foolish man.
What the Lord say?
Go from the presence of a foolish
We have
man.
a 40-minute breakdown.
Go from the presence of a foolish man.
When what?
When thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 12. That's plain, huh? Right? It's plain to talk to, huh? Right, read that. We're not dealing with you, man.
Right.
Read that.
Book of Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 12. The words of a wise man's mouth are gracious, but the lips of a fool will swallow up himself.
Read.
The beginning of the word of his mouth is foolishness, and the end of his talk is mischievous madness.
Just mischievous madness, man. Mischievous. Just follow. You got some damn nerve, man. How you is some standing homosexual, man? I mean, on the Shabbat. We're going into the Feast of Tabernacles soon, huh?
Right.
And you got some type of pride on you to tell them what they can and can't do and what they should say, huh? So let's continue with the word. Right? Sister. Hey, sister. Right, read that.
The book of St. Matthew chapter...
Hey, y'all commit a word to the Lord. Y'all off. Y'all know y'all in sin.
Right.
That's why they acting like that.
Right.
Hiding amongst the trees.
Right.
Hide amongst the trees, man. This is a plain path right here.
Yeah.
Right? You got to kind of deal with the spirit, man.
Right.
Bring it out, King.
Book of St. Matthew chapter 9, back in verse 36.
Damn, nails painted, upside down cross, and I want to learn.
He skipped all the way.
Yeah, go to church, man. Oh, he skipped?
He was skipping.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I'm glad I ain't see that, man. I'm glad he have a damn daffodil, man. Daffodils in his hand. And some, with some great things when they turn the dandelions and long. The
little wish joints.
The wish joints,
Yeah.
man.
That's what they are, dandelions.
Yeah, they dandelions, man. You said what? See that?
See that?
Right? So read on, King.
God. Verse 36. But when he saw the multitude, he was moved with compassion on them, because they fainted and were scattered abroad, as sheep having no shepherd.
So you have to have compassion on your people too. Right? You have to understand what situation your people are dealing with. When you really understand the state of the Israelite man right now, it's hard to be upset. Because when you really look at years of trauma, destruction, and work that this beast has done to break it out, I mean, it's like talking to a retarded person.
Yeah.
It is. Brother, commit a word to the Lord.
When you mess with the idiot shit.
Look, how can I get really upset?
Right.
I can get, we get bothered, but then we always remind ourselves, hold on, man, they got hundreds of years of work done on them, right? And demons and weed, and people got lead babies and incest babies. People have seen things. Some people see stuff. When people go through trauma, the world, they seek mental help and go to a therapist, right? And they cope and they overcome that at times. If you have over 500 years, seen anybody to help you deal with anything, and it's passed down, you're finished, man.
Right.
You don't know how to handle adversity, how to handle joy. You don't even know how to handle joy. You kill your brother and joy at a party. Here it is, y'all are in murder and shoot your brother. You don't know how to handle joy, sadness. We don't know how to handle anything as a people. We don't know how to handle getting together. They killing people in Chicago at funerals. At the funeral. You don't even know how to handle death. We don't know how to handle anything. So you're naturally are going to be moved at times to compassion on your people when you understand what they have been through. Give me Lamentation chapter 2. Right? So you have to have compassion. You have to have mercy, right? Read that.
Lamentation chapter 2 and verse 15.
Our
Bring it
people
out.
George, the Lord said it best in Hosea 4 and 6, man. Right? Bring it out.
All that pass by clap their hands.
What the Lord say?
All that pass by clap their hands.
Right, so here you are getting hot at your own man, at your own brother, right? And all of the nation, they clapping their hands. Yeah. Right? Look, you got him again. They're further exasperating the issue. Because they want you to fight off, right? They don't want to see you have compassion on your brother. Right? They want to see you execute wrath, judgment, and violence. All the nation that passed by, they already clapping their hands, man. Right, go on.
They pass by, clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their heads at the daughters of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city which men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth?
It used to be the joy of the whole earth. Right, give me what you got. Give me Psalms 50 and 2 and 2 Chronicles 7 and 21. Right, read that again?
Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty?
And we used to be the perfection of beauty. I can't even imagine when we see our people, I can't imagine how Abraham was living, man. How Daniel looked, man. How Jacob was, man. We couldn't even hold a conversation with those men. Because their expectations for you as a man are going to be higher than you can even imagine.
Right.
Your stance, your composure, your eye, even your movements, you know, your whole spirit, man. You know, how you talk, you know, how fat, they look, man. They'll hold you to the high standard. So I couldn't even imagine talking to some of our forefathers, man. Because, I mean, what can you say? Even if you thought you said the right thing, they still gonna be looking at you crazy.
Right.
It's some off on you, man.
Yeah.
And they discernment was they'll see you a mile away, man. So you might as well just put your hand and just hang out and see the page, right? And just start taking notes, man. I'm just here to take notes, you know. Hey, Job said, "I lay my hand upon, but I am vowed. Once I have spoken, twice I will proceed no further, man." That's the only spirit you got to be in, man. Right? You got a point, King?
They look at us crazy because we write their English.
Because we write it down, man.
Right.
Are you going to get scolded?
Right.
You start on the left side of the page.
Yeah, you start on the left side, you're supposed to start on the right side.
Right.
You know? Your beard all patchy and you know, you smell like the ancient world. Your smell is different, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Frankincense.
Yeah, your frankincense is off, man. Right? So, read on, King.
God. The joy of the whole earth.
The what?
The joy of the whole earth.
Now we the damn toy of the earth, man. We used to be the joy of the whole earth. Go on.
My enemies have opened their mouths against thee. They have hissed and gnashed their teeth. They say,
Hey, brother, come up here, hear the words of the Lord. Come here, brother. Come up here. Yes, you, brother. Come hear the words of the Lord.
come on, man.
Come hear the words of the Lord. Get a brother a hand for hearing the words of the Lord. All right, going on, brother. What's your name, brother? What is it? Lee? Lee, you believe in God? You believe in the Bible? All right, we're going to show you something about the Bible, bro. All right? Turn the side around, King Baba Shah. Y'all too. Y'all too. All right? We love all of y'all. Who's this? Jesus. Now, what does the Bible say he looks like? You know, Lee? I'm going to show you. Give me Revelation 1 and 13. Listen to this.
Book of Revelation, chapter verse 13.
Listen, brother.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So we're reading about the physical description of Jesus Christ. He had a long garment to the foot. All right, go on.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
He had a girdle like a large belt, you can understand, around his midsection like this. That's a girdle. You listening, brother? Read on.
His hairs.
His what?
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
He has woolly hair. What race of people have woolly hair? You have woolly hair. Right. I have woolly hair. Your natural hair is woolly hair. You understand? Is this woolly hair? Does he have hair like you? No. The Bible says Jesus Christ has woolly hair. You said what? This is not woolly hair. Y'all understand so far? I can't hear what you said. Don't say this. You got a question? All right, so the point is, his hair on this image that people think is Jesus Christ does not fit with the face. Y'all understand? Read that again, verse 14.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
Is this white as snow? It's not woolly and it's not white. But yet the Bible says Jesus Christ's hair is woolly and white. Like my hair. If I had a hair full of gray or white. Read on.
Eyes were as a flame of fire.
Lee, what color is eyes? I mean, what color are his eyes?
Flame of fire.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
What color is a flame fire? You said what? Red. Does he have red eyes? That's strike 3. Now listen to this. Here's one of the more important parts.
And his feet like unto brass.
So your feet is the same color as the rest of your body, right? So Christ's skin color is like fine brass. Brass is what color? Brass. B-R-A-S-S. Brown. Who said brown? Brown. So his feet is like fine brass, like brown, as if what?
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if what?
As if they burned in a furnace.
So he was so dark it looked like he got burnt alive inside of a furnace. What race would Jesus Christ be today? He'd be a so-called black man.
Right.
So who is this? What did Jesus Christ look like according to the Bible? So who is this? You don't know. Is that Jesus? It's not Jesus. If that's not Jesus, Lee, punch his image.
Right.
If this isn't Jesus, punch him.
Punch him.
All right, Lee, there you go, Lee.
Right.
There you go, Lee. Now, guess what? Christ is the son of who? Who is he the son of?
God.
God. Now, we read what Jesus Christ looked like. What does God look like? Does anybody know? What do they tell you, or what have y'all heard? What like? They say he's black? All right, now check this out. Daniel 7.
Book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9.
Listen to this.
I beheld to the thrones were cast down.
So Daniel, this man, he's an Israelite. He saw to the thrones were cast down. Different kingdoms. Go on.
And the Ancient of Days did.
He saw the Most High God. You listen to brother? He saw him sitting on his throne. The Ancient of Days. Now check this out. Go on.
Whose garment was white as snow.
What color? White as snow. There you go. Read on.
And the hair of his
You
head.
don't have hair.
And the hair of his head.
The hair of God's head,
Like the pure wool.
pure wool. Like your hair. Pure wool out with a comb or a pick. So God has woolly hair. So what race would God be classified as? As a black man.
Right.
So Lee, why do they make him as a white man? How old are you, Lee? 13, Lee. Think about it. Is Jesus Christ somebody or a nobody? He's everything, right? So why would, now here's another question. Who made him, what out of all of the races, which race made him look like this? White people. Why did white people make Jesus Christ, who's the greatest man to ever live, why did they make him look like a white and not look like you?
Because they're white.
Because what?
They're white.
All right, okay, they're white. Let's dig a little deeper.
Right.
Let's dig a little deeper. You're a smart man. Why would they make him a white man when the Bible says he's a black man? They don't want you to know that Jesus Christ looks just like you.
Right.
You understand? This was not painted by an accident. I always tripped and fell. Please. Nobody tripped and fell and painted this image. Right? It was handcrafted. It was actually, believe it or not, it was actually a project plan to create this image so you don't have any self-esteem about who you are. Because guess what? How would you feel, Lee, if you grew up your whole life knowing that you are directly related to Jesus? You'll feel good, right? But let's say you grow up, right? And you're related to people, you know, in your world, in your environment that are not Jesus Christ, right? Our people are off. We were talking about that. People are gangbangers, murderers. You understand? They have no self-esteem. They have power. We're weak. You understand? So they did this to break you down as a man, as a
Right.
young man.
Right.
They did this to take away your man from you, brother. You understand? Because this man is not masculine. You understand? What is masculine? What does that mean?
Like God.
But not okay. That's physically, mentally. What about your attitude? You know, your behavior. You right, buff, strong, but what else? What about your mind? Let me ask you this: would a masculine man run away from his problem, or he attack his problems head on? He would attack his problems head on.
Right.
Now here's another question, Lee. Would a masculine man be able to identify problems, or would he just have his head all in the clouds? He'd be able to identify his problems, right? So what are the problems that we deal with as people? Discrimination, what else? Racial profile, okay, you're doing good. What else? Give me one more, brother. racism. Why do we go through those things?
Because you're thinking it's a picture.
I'm gonna show you something. You on the right track. Give me Luke 19 and 21 real quick. This brother. Right? So we're out here to teach our people how to come back to the Lord and men. You understand? Because the world doesn't want our people to be men. Right? Do you agree with that? You agree with that? All right, that's good. Listen to this.
The book of Luke, chapter 19, 21. For I fear thee,
Now we're reading about the Lord. For I fear thee.
because thou art an austere man.
Because what?
Because thou art an austere man.
One of the traits about Jesus Christ is that he is an austere man. What does austere mean? Right? Pull up the definition of austere. Don't you want to be like the Lord, brother? You don't want to be like this man. It's a white man. You don't want to be like this man. See, right now, all of our people, believe it or not, they're all following this man.
Right.
You hear me, brother? You can't follow this man. You have to follow what's written in the Bible. You understand? Don't follow this. What you to be? See, the so-called white man wants us to be everything that's not of God.
Right.
All right, brother? He wants you to neglect your children. Right? He wants you to entertain everybody. He wants you to be a homosexual, brother. He wants to be a, you said what?
Nice, man.
And he wants you to be nice to everybody. That's not what God wants out of our men.
Right.
You understand, brother? He wants us to be men that him and keep the commandments.
Right.
Now, austere, who got the definition?
I got it.
Bring it out. Listen to this.
This the definition of austere.
Listen to this, Lee.
Severe
What does it mean?
Severe.
Severe
or strict in manner,
or strict in manner.
attitude, or
Give me
appearance.
2 Ezra 10 and 33. So he was austere. He was severe, meaning he didn't play any games. And he was strict in his manners. So if the Lord was on the earth, how would the Lord be standing if he was on the earth? He'd be standing austere, man, right? The Lord wouldn't be sitting down, crisscross applesauce, watching the ants go by.
Right.
Right? He would be guiding his people back to him. You understand? 2 Ezra 10 and 33.
Book of 2 Esdras, chapter 10 and verse 33. And he said unto me, stand up manfully.
What the Lord say?
Stand up manfully, and I will advise thee.
And we're going to advise you, meaning give you counsel. It's our job. We your brothers.
Right. That's right.
Lee, you 13, right? Some of these brothers are twice that age plus more, right? So guess what? It's our job. You got actual big brothers. Is your father at home? Right? He's in your life. Now, it's our job, big brother.
Right.
You understand? And to be a brother, not according. See, our brothers in the world, they're off. They want to get you high. They want to get you drunk.
Right.
They want you to, they want to put you on women
Right.
and all this madness. It's our job to put you on the most high.
Right.
As your brother. You understand?
Right.
So read that again. 2 Ezra 10 and 33.
2 Esdras, chapter 10 and verse 33. And he said unto me, stand up manfully.
What the Lord say?
Stand up manfully.
And you stand up. Before you stand up physically, you stand up mentally.
That's right.
You stand up spiritually. Right? You have something to stand up for. What are you willing to stand up for, brother? What do you stand up for? What do you stand up for? I'll just leave it at that. Yourself. What else? What if it's not you? You stand up. Now what about when it comes to God? Do you stand up for anything when it comes to the Lord? Stand up for when it comes to the Lord.
Like respect.
You respect the Lord. You're not going to let anybody disrespect the Lord. Would you disrespect yourself if the Lord told you how to respect yourself? Would you still disrespect yourself if God told you, here's how you're supposed to respect yourself? Y'all heard the brother, right?
I heard him.
We all heard you, right? Now the Lord says, stand manfully. Read on.
And I will advise thee.
Now I'm gonna let you go astray.
And I will advise thee.
It's our job to advise you, brother. It's our to direct you back to the Most High as a man of the Lord. You understand? Now, the most masculine thing a man can do is repent. You ever heard that word before? What have you heard about that word? Give me Job 42 and 6.
I forgot the meaning, but I heard.
Okay, all right. It means to ask God to forgive you of your sins, and then you turn away from it, right? Sound familiar to what you heard? All right, good.
Job chapter 42 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
Wherefore I abhorred myself.
I do what?
I abhorred myself and repent in dust and ashes.
So repentance is looking at who you currently are, looking at who you are right now. It's not what God wants you to be.
Right.
And who you are, you have to abhor that. Abhor means to hate, brother. You understand? You play sports. You don't do sports. So what do you do, brother? You said what? Like, what are your hobbies? What do you do that requires discipline?
We got the light at least.
You run track? What events you run in track? You do the cross country? You still do that? All right, keep doing that.
Right.
Keep doing that cross country. You did it this past year. Are you good? Keep doing the cross country.
Right.
All right? Now, guess what? The goal of cross country is to win a race, right?
See that?
The goal of cross country is to better yourself, right? And let's say you lost, brother. You like the fact that you lost? No, huh? Guess what? Guess what's going on right now, brother? You lost. You lost when it comes to serving the Most High. Because you're living a life that's not that's contrary to what God has for you, brother. You understand? So when you lose these races, what do?
Go again.
You go again? You try harder? Do you repeat the same mistakes you made? No, brother. That's how it is serving God, brother.
Right.
You understand? You do not repeat the same things that cause you to lose.
Right.
Causing our people to lose is breaking the commandments
Right.
and not repenting. You hear me, brother? Right? So read that again, Job 42 and 6. You have to read that.
Book of Job chapter 42 and verse 6.
Right? Give me 2
Wherefore
Corinthians 5
I
and 16.
abhor myself and repented.
And do what?
And
What
repented.
did the Lord say?
And repented in dust and
So
ashes.
now it's time to repent, brother. You want to repent? Or you want to be the same was? You said what? Everybody heard the brother.
Nah, I ain't him.
The brother ain't hear you.
I ain't him.
You heard him?
Right here. Man, talk up,
I'm
man.
hard of hearing. I can't hear you over here.
Family around here.
I can't repent.
Repent!
Right.
All right? We heard you, brother. All right? Now listen to this. Read that.
2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse number 16.
Bring it out.
Wherefore henceforth.
You brave right now.
Right.
You're showing a lot of courage because you as a man, you don't care what other people are thinking. You're still hearing the words of the Lord.
Right.
Despite that some of your friends walked off. You could have walked off.
Right.
Right? But you're being courageous right now. And that's part of being a man.
Right.
That's right.
Right? That's being bold.
That's
right.
It's not just buff and strong.
Right.
And like I asked you, it's about standing up for something.
Right.
And you kind of standing up for what you said you were standing
Right.
up for, bro. So we respect that.
Right.
Right? And you got to keep doing that, brother. You understand? When the words of God are put for you, are put in front of you, everything else is on the back burner. You understand? Read that, King.
2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 16.
Listen to this.
Wherefore henceforth know we no man after the flesh.
Right?
Yea, though we have known Christ after the flesh, yet henceforth know we him no more.
So what this is saying is the old you can't know that individual anymore.
Right.
If you're in the Lord, if you believe in his truth, if you believe in the Bible, you have to be new.
Right.
Right? Go on.
Therefore,
Listen to this.
If
Therefore,
if any man in Christ, he is a new creature.
same old Lee.
He is a new creature.
Same old man.
He is a new creature.
Right?
Old things are passed away.
It's like you lost that race and all them old traits that caused you to lose, you cast that away, right? It's gone. The old you is passed away.
Behold, all things,
No, just some things.
all things are become new.
All things have to become new.
Right.
How you treat your brother, that has to become new.
Right.
Because we're taught even in the age of 13, what do they call young men your age? What do they? 2 letters. Don't they call them YNs? You ever heard that? Are you a YN? Huh?
No.
That's what the world calls you.
Right.
See, men that are young 13, they're murdering each other, they're robbing, they're into mischief, they're looting, and they're into drugs, drunken, and they're trying to fulfill their voids, man. But guess what, brother? You got to be a new Most High.
That's right.
And it said all things are become new. Right? All things are becoming new with the Most High. Now, one thing that became new is your knowledge of what the Lord looks like. What does the Lord look like, brother?
Black with
He's a so-called black man with woolly hair. No one else has to become new what your identity is. Right? Now, you would call yourself a what? What is your race or your ethnicity?
black.
Black. Now, all things have to become new, right? Your shirt is black. Your skin is not black. How are you black? You're not black. That's the point I'm making.
Right.
That's out of a crayon box. You were given that by the so-called white man.
Right.
They're the ones who brought you over here and gave you an identity that they wanted to give you with zero input
Right.
with God or the sons of God. So you're not black, brother.
Right, right.
Are you black? No. So if you're not black, what are you? Let's say that that's true. What does it mean to be African American? Those are two names of two different white men. There's a white man, Scipios Africanus, and there's another white man called Americus Vespucci. I know you don't come from two different white men, right? Neither do you. So you're not African American. The point is, y'all are the Israelites.
Israelites.
Can y'all say that Israelite? That's what God said. We're the Israelites, according to the Bible. God called us the Israelites, right? God called us the Israelites. We are princes of God.
Right.
We're not niggers.
Nope.
We're not whores,
Nope.
thoughts, bad bees, YNs, black girls, black boys. God called us the Israelites.
Right.
Straight up and down. Can you say that again, brother? What did God call us? The Israelites.
Right.
That's what the Lord called us. Now, how do we know that we're the Israelites? Because of what the Israelites went through in prophecy. Right? Now, I'm going to show you something, brother, that you might be familiar with. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Right.
We're going to give you a few. Listen to this.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass,
Personally, this is what Moses said. He said, but it shall come to pass, it will happen.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
If the Israelites don't listen to God,
to observe to do all his commandments,
right?
and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
If they don't keep the commandments, here's what's going to happen.
that all these curses,
All these blessings,
that all these curses shall thee and overtake thee.
would you rather be blessed or cursed? Blessed. God, if you break the commandments, you're going to go through curses. Right? Go to verse 16.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou in the field.
Lee, who's cursed in the cities? Who lived the worst of Baltimore City? What race? Black men. Now, who is God talking to then? Read it again.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
God says the people that he's talking to, if they disobey him, they're going to be cursed in the cities. You said what people are cursed in the cities? So who must God be talking to? Now remember, God didn't call us black people. What did God call us? The
Israelites.
So who's the Bible about? The Israelites.
Israelites.
Who are the Israelites? Us.
Right.
Right? So cursed shalt thou be in the city. You see how we living in the city. Drugs, gun violence, murder. Sure.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Who is working in the fields, Lee? Who is picking cotton in the fields? Who is getting strung up and lynched in the fields? The Israelites.
Right.
These are the curses that fit the Israelites. The Bible is about the Israelites. So when I read that, I know God is talking to me and you.
Right.
Right? And there's a certain way that the Most High wants us to live. And it has to be according to the commandments. Here's another curse. Go to verse number 68. Listen to this.
68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now, I'm not sure if y'all know this or not, but the Israelites were slaves in ancient Egypt. All right, they were building pyramids and cities in Egypt. Y'all ever heard that? People go, parted the Red Sea, Moses. Sound familiar? Right, so read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
God said, if the Israelites break the commandment, they're going to slavery again.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Lee, what race of people went into slavery on ships? The Israelites, our ancestors. Read
Right.
on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Right? Give me 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. God says we went homeland again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
And once you get off that ship, you're going to be sold to your enemies.
Enemies.
That's in the Bible. God says you're going to be sold unto your enemies. Weren't we sold to white people? Historically, right? That's in the Bible. Because we broke God's commandments.
Come up.
So it's important to come back to the Lord and keep his commandments.
Right.
I'm not even sure if y'all know about this. Y'all know about this? It's called gator bait. They would take your sons and daughters and feed them to alligators. Get them from the alligators and mix it with your skin, and they would have purses and leather shoes and leather hats and other expensive wear. So this happened to men like us.
Right.
And with daughters like y'all, because we don't take God's word serious. You understand? So guess what? The most important thing for you to do, Lee, is come back to the Lord as the old man or the new man. Which one? The new man.
Right.
Here's what last verse about the new man. 1 Corinthians 6 and 9.
1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse number 9.
Bring it out.
Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit God?
So if you want the kingdom of God, which I'm sure you do, there are certain things that you just can't do. You understand? What type of people do y'all think that want the kingdom of heaven? All right, what classifies that? You said what? Okay, you said what else? Shooters. Give me two more. Huh? Drug dealers. Stealers. All right, y'all are right. Y'all are right to a degree. But let's see who else won't be there. Go.
Be not deceived, neither fornicators.
Fornicators aren't going to make it. You know what fornication is? Good. Fornication is illicit, immoral sex, right? When you have sex and you're not married, right? Just leave it at that.
Right.
Y'all can understand. Y'all commit fornication out here? No fornication. Read on.
Nor idolaters.
Idolaters. Y'all can't serve other gods except the Most High God.
Nor adulterers.
No adultery. Read on.
Nor effeminate.
Nor what?
Nor effeminate.
Read that again.
Nor effeminate.
And you can't be effeminate. What does it mean to be effeminate? You don't know? Pull up the definition of effeminate. So you can't, you all name, right? But God also said no fornication, right? He also no idolatry, right? Here's what else he said. He said nor effeminate, right? One thing that our men can't be is effeminate. So check this out, Lee.
The definition of it, with reference to a man having characteristics and ways of behaving traditionally associated with women.
With what?
With women.
Right, so when a man has women-like tendencies, right? So are go on.
And regarded as inappropriate for a man.
Right, so there are certain things that women do, and they have their lane that the Most High put them in, and there are certain things that men do, and they have their lane. What lane the Lord wants you to be in? Man.
Right.
So there are things that you may currently be doing, brother, that may not be in that lane. You understand? Like what? Like wearing a purse, right? It's wearing a purse of God, of manliness. So take that purse off, brother, if it's not of God. And give it to the no. Right? And come back here, Lee. Come back and hear the word, Lee.
Y'all crazy.
Right? Come back and hear the word. Right?
Right.
You being righteous right now.
Right.
You being righteous right now, man. Right? So guess what? What else? Right? What else would that be, brother? We got your back, brother. We ain't gonna let that happen to you. What else would that be, brother? Even our composure has to be of God and be masculine. You understand? And, standing upright, standing straight. Having bass in our voice. Speaking like men. You ever had a job? Don't you gotta shake people's hand? When you shake people's hand, how you shake people's hand? Pretend I'm your employee. How you shake my hand? No, you gotta put sports in that. A little bit more. There you go, bro. There you go. There you go, bro. You understand? So all of that's what the Lord is looking for. You understand? So That's where repentance comes in. Repentance is being a new creature in the Most High. Lee. You understand?
Right.
So that's what the Lord is looking for.
Right.
And that's what you got to focus on.
Right.
Right? It's all about focusing on that spirit first.
Right.
This is the lane the Lord made for women. This is the lane the Most High made for men. You walk in this lane.
That's right.
That the Most High made for men.
Right.
And you hang around men that can show you how to be men.
Right.
You understand, brother? That's the way you go. That's how we work. That's how we are.
Right.
You understand? That's how these young men are. You understand? So that's what you got to do, Lee. You got to hang around men that show you how to serve the Lord. If you know women all the time, guess what, brother? You're going to pick up their tendencies. And they're not going to tell you that, brother. You think they're going to tell you what I'm telling you? No, brother. They're not going to tell you that. You have to hear it. You have to hear the truth.
Right.
You understand? Am I telling you anything wrong? I'm telling you everything out of love, brother.
Right.
All this is love.
Pure love.
Right? If I didn't love you, I wouldn't tell you this, brother.
Right.
I would let you walk around and just be an example unto wickedness. We see the light in you and your spirit, and we know that you can be righteous, brother. And this is nothing but love, bro. You understand? So it's good that you gave that person up, brother. That's theirs. That's not yours. You understand? And you hang around that keep the commandments, man. I'm gonna give you one more verse. I know you about to go. Give me Sirach 7 and 12. All right, listen to this, brother.
It's a wreck. Chapter 33.
We're gonna give him one more. Listen to this.
Said 37 as well?
Yeah, 30, 12.
Sirach, chapter 37 and verse number 12.
Listen to this.
But be continually with a godly man.
The Lord say,
But continually with a godly man.
Wicked drug dealers.
But be continually with a godly man.
God says we have to be amongst people that are godly. You can't hang around with people that's not keeping the commandments. Because if I hang around dope fiends, what am I going to end up doing? Shooting up dope. If I hang around crackheads, guess what? I'm going to start crack. If I hang around people not keeping the commandments, guess what? I'm not going to be keeping the commandments. I'm going to say I love God when I'm not following God's commandments.
Right. See
It
that?
doesn't make any sense for nobody. So the commandment says, be continually amongst a God. Read on.
Whom thou knowest
To
keep the command of the Lord.
You got to hang around men that you know that are keeping the commandments. You understand? Read on.
Whose mind is according to thy
Who
mind,
fear God, fear God. Read.
and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry.
You understand? So we're going to give you a flyer. So Lee, take a flyer, right? We love you, brother.
That's right.
Right? Don't put that back on, brother. Right? Don't put that back on.
What, the bracelet?
No, that purse. That's for women. He a man.
That's
You're a
right.
man.
That's
He's
right.
a man.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's true, right? So, Lee, you a man, and you be a man. You
That's right,
understand?
Lee.
All right, brother. Am I telling you the truth, Lee? All right, Lee. Right, Lee, ahead.
Right.
You got this.
You got it, Lee.
Good.
You got it, Lee.
You got it.
You got it, Lee. That's right. That's right. No, that's true.
That's fact.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true, sister. Right? Most High willing, man. Most High willing, man. I take that purse off, man. That stuff got spirits on it. Y'all come here to word to the Lord, too. We got one verse for y'all. Right, come here to word to the Lord. Coming up. Right, y'all got time for the Lord?
Can y'all talk to her?
We talking to everybody that's on the time right here.
She on that other side.
Right? You love the Lord, sister? You love the Lord? Huh? All right, the brother show you something.
Come.
So we y'all see ourselves in this sign right here. I gotta point out what this world will classify you as. Are you African American? Right? Are you Haitian? Dominican? Puerto Rican? What does this world classify you as?
American black.
American Black. What about you, brother? American Black. All right, y'all sisters. What you say, sister? What does this world call you? Cuban? Okay, what about you, sister? African American. Are any of those terms in the Bible? Can we look and open this book and find any of those terms in it? You can't find it. Give me 2nd Esdras 2 and 7. So you gotta ask yourself, who am I according to the Bible? What did God call you? Right, let's find out in the Bible. See what the Lord said, what happened to the so-called African American. Bring it up. 2nd Esdras, chapter 2 and verse 7.
No.
Let them be scattered abroad. The Lord said that the Israelites would be scattered abroad. What's your homeland, brother? said Baltimore. We were taking here captives. What's your land, brother? Haiti. From Haiti, right? Those people was brought there. I'm talking about the original land from over 3,000 years ago. 3,000 years ago. What's your land, sister? Well, we don't know. Or what about you, brother? What's your land? You said what? Right, we were brought here. So now people don't even care to see what their land even is or their heritage. Repeat that again.
2 Esdras chapter 2 verse 7.
No.
Let them be scattered abroad
Let them gathered abroad through slavery and slave ships
among the heathen.
among the heathen. And everywhere we live amongst the heathen. The heathen are the other nations. Bro, where's a land where you go that's just full of people that look like you and me, man? Please don't say Africa, because we're not Africans, man. We're not Ethiopian, we're not Eritrean. We're not any of those things in those countries. Right? These things happen to us. He said, I'm going to scatter you all around the world and you're not going to have a home. So where do we have, where predominantly the whole continent is ours? Africa goes to the Africans. Russia goes to the Russians. Chinese goes to the Chinese. Japan, I could go all day. What land is just the African Americans' land? We don't have it. Because that's a prophecy that happened because we broke God's commandments. Right, read on.
Let them be scattered abroad among the heathen. Let their names be put out of the earth.
Read it again.
Let their names be put out of the earth.
That's why you don't know who you are. Because God said, let their name be put out of the earth. What's your name, brother? Cal. Well, that's your government name. God isn't talking about your government name. He's talking about the name he named you. What did God name you, brother? What about you, King? What did God name you, brother? No, what did God name you? That's what your parents probably named you. Or your nickname you gave yourself. What did God call you? The Lord said, let your names be put out of the earth. Give me Nehemiah, right, chapter 1 and verse 8. So we're living Bible prophecies that we forget who we are as a nation of people, man. Give me the book of Nehemiah, chapter 1 and verse number 8.
Nehemiah 1 and 8, and it reads,
No.
Remember, I beseech thee, the word that thou commandest, thou servant Moses.
So God is reminding the Israelites to remember God showed through the son of Moses. Right, read on.
Thy servant Moses, saying, if you transgress, I will scatter you abroad.
Salak, you can read it again slower.
Come on. Remember, I beseech thee, the word that is thy servant Moses.
Hey, brother, wake up, brother. Wake up, brother. Right, read on.
Commandest thy servant Moses, saying, if you transgress,
If ye transgress, meaning if we break God's commandments,
I will you abroad among the nations.
right, meaning what? God will send us in slavery on slave ships. We reach the islands, St. Martin, Barbados, right, all throughout Haiti, all throughout Jamaica. The Lord has sent you throughout the four corners of the realm.
But if you turn unto me
But if you turn back to God
and keep my commandments
and keep his commandments,
and do them, though there were cast out unto the other parts of the heaven, yet will I gather them from thence and will bring them into the place that I have chosen.
the place that God chose. What's this place that God said, if you return back to me, I'm going to give you the place that I gave you from the foundation of the earth? What's our land, brother? So what? The Middle East? Brother hot. Brother real hot. But where? Jerusalem, brother. That's exactly right. Israel, right? God said that our homeland, our place, right? Literally the kingdom is going to be in Jerusalem, man. It's where the Lord, you understand, did his works, man. Right? And we got to come back to understand who we are as the Israelites. Now, how do we know we're the Israelites? How we know? You say what? We don't know. Let's find out what the classifications are to find out if we're an Israelite. Let's find out. Let's go.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15, and it reads, but it shall pass,
It shall happen.
if thou wilt not hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God,
If we don't listen as a nation of people, and a lot of our people, they don't want to listen. They're busy chasing women, drugs, their own mind, and whatever this world, has to offer. Right, read on.
to observe to do all his commandments
To keep all of his commandments.
and his statutes,
Y'all listen how deep this is. God is saying, if you don't want to keep all commandments, what's going to happen?
which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All good things.
that
All these
What's
curses.
happening to us?
that
All these curses.
Read on.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
God said for not listening. to his commandment and keeping all of them and hearing the words of God, then I'm gonna put curses on my people, man. Right. Now, when you look at the so-called black man, Hispanic and Native American, how are they living? Are they living wealthy, strong? Are they prospering? Or are they poor, broke, man? Getting jumped, they locked up, they don't have no money. They feel like they just running around in circles, man. They have no sure way. Asking for government assistance. So God said he will curse his people. Right, we know?
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Right, read it again louder.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
So who's cursed in the cities? Right. Don't say it like a question. You tell me. You the cities. And you go to any neighborhood, any part of all of these cities, who's the ones that's living a curse-like condition, right? So-called black man. Y'all brothers name the things we go through that you can just see walking home, man. What you say, brother? Poverty. What you say, King? Drugs. What you say, brother? You say what? Violence, man. You think that happened during the Chinese neighborhoods, man? The Chinese, but they scared to walk home, man. Not that y'all brothers are actually scared to walk home, but you don't know what you're gonna find out. You could be in a shootout. Somebody could try to rob you, man. God forbid. But these things can befall a lot of people, man. Do you think that happens to the Chinese, man? They're out there jogging with their dog, man. They have no care in the world. And they got literally 911, they pulling up immediately, man. Right, they may not even come to the crime scene during certain neighborhoods. Go ahead, brother.
Up inside of Federal, no white people live. They don't even lock it. They just have it wide open. You got the windows open. You can see in there. They're trying to carry the world. They know nobody doing nothing.
Different parts of West Virginia where they got a lot of country, like to the brother's point, they leave their door open and they just have the swing. Right? Brothers have that, what is that called? Like a screen door. They just have that screen door open, man. Always open. Because they're so neighborly and they know the whole neighborhood. We don't have those type of situations where we can do things like that, but you'll get robbed. So reading this and showing you this is that these are the repercussions that befell God's chosen because they didn't want to keep God's commandments. Now, can y'all brothers name 20 commandments off the top of your head, man? 15 commandments off the top of your head? Could you even name the 10 commandments off the top of your head? So what do you think God is continuously doing to our people by not keeping and knowing his commandments? If God just said he'll curse you for not keeping his commandments. The repercussion is going to be for us to this very day. Curse. Right? Exactly right, brother. That's why we living like this, man. That's why we poor. It ain't because y'all brothers ain't smart, man. I'm sure y'all brothers can excel at anything you put your hand to. You may be a painter, a rapper, whatever the case may be. You maybe can sing. Our brothers are talented in diverse things. We can make money, man. We can survive and do certain things. Brothers may be good with finances and money, accounting. Right? We're not idiots, man. But something's keeping it, man. And we got to realize and wake up what that actually is. It's us not keeping the habits. Right? Let's go to the mighty book of 1 Corinthians. Right? Let's go to 15 and start at verse 53.
Corinthians 15 and 53, and it reads, for this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality.
Read.
So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory.
Death is swallowed up in victory. What do you think brings death upon the earth? Give me Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 23. Brings death upon the earth. That's a great answer. Right? But what else brings death? If you were on your own island and it's just you by yourself, what could bring death in you, brother? Your sins. Sin brings forth death. But that was a great answer, so-called white man. I'll bring that up.
For sure.
No, bring out what you was just reading.
Come. Continue. 55. Oh, death, what is thy sting?
Right, death, what sting? Man, how are you going to lay hold on me? How are you going to sting me? Read on.
Oh, grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin.
Read it again.
The sting
is sin.
The sting of death, how death could get you, is by what? By what? Sin, exactly. Read that again.
The sting of death is sin.
See, we were created to be immortal, to live forever. I know brothers may have read the account about Adam and Eve, right? Then he took of the fruit, right now brought death in the world. Sure, everybody heard about that. Y'all heard about that? Y'all heard about that account, right? Yeah. We was made to be immortal. You know, Adam wasn't 22, man. Right? These men live hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years.
Right.
Now what's the life expectancy, man? 80-something, man? 90-something if you're lucky. A lot of people dying in their 70s, man. So that's because wickedness is increasing. And the Lord is chopping down the expectancy of man. Read that.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, number 23.
Look it out.
For God created man to be immortal.
Read it again.
For
God created man to be immortal.
God created man to be immortal. All right, brother. Take a fly, brother. Take a fly, brother. Y'all Israelites. God show people, man. God shows the people. God created man to be immortal, meaning to live forever. Read on.
And made him to be an image of his own.
Made him to be an image, meaning made in his image of his own eternity, man. Live forever. But again, brother, through sin, death comes in the earth. And we don't want you to die, man. The Lord said there be some standing here which shall not taste of death, man. Give me that Mark 9 and verse 1. And you got to know what sin is. What is sin? Because if sin brings forth death, sin brings forth curses, we got to know what the hell sin is, man. You can't just leave it up to, you know, this brother dressing better than him, beating me in a race, and now he's in sin. Or this brother has a better, haircut, whatever the case may be. That's not a sin. We have to figure out what sin actually is. What do you think sin is, brother? God, but his understanding and your understanding can be different from my understanding. What you may think is divine, I may say, well, I don't agree. There has to be some common factor of us to follow. Come on, bring that up.
1 John 3 and 4 in the room. Whosoever committeth sin,
Whoever commits sin,
transgresseth also the law.
and he break God's laws. Read.
For sin is
The
transgression of the law.
So sin is when you transgress God's laws. So you go you go through Exodus, you go through Genesis, Deuteronomy, Numbers. These are books with laws in them. But you also have statutes, you have laws, judgments, commandments. You have a lot of things we gotta keep. Right? It's not just go to the book of Exodus and that's the end all be all. Right? Have you ever read the book of Exodus, brother? Numbers, Leviticus, Deuteronomy. Right? And again, brother, reading is extremely important. Not because you sound smart or you want to feel, intelligent. It's a matter of life and death. And if you don't read these laws, right? Give me the book of Proverbs, chapter 9 and verse 7. If you don't read these laws, brother, you will eventually come to a point where the Lord is going to He's going to kill you because he has to rid the earth of the wicked. That he need room for the righteous. He's going to burn this earth with nuclear fire, brother. And we don't want that to happen to you, man. That's why we out here.
Right.
My brothers got signs, brothers shooting off, coming right out here so that we can teach you, brother. Bring that up, whoever got it.
Proverbs 9 and verse 7. He that reproveth a scorner getteth to himself shame, and he that rebuketh a wicked man getteth himself a blot.
Right, so if you rebuke a wicked man, right, he's not going to learn. Right, he's going to take it and he's going to cast it behind his back. You know?
Reading on, reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man,
and show a brother the right way,
and he will love thee.
Right, he will love you, man. He'll love to be corrected from right from wrong. Right, see, a lot of our people don't want to be corrected. I don't tell me that, man. I've been living the way I've been. We're just stubborn, man. We got to change, brother. Right? Because this is a certain thing this brother can show. You can't be proud about it. Right? You got to take direction and instruction. You able to do that, brother? Give me Proverbs 1 and 5. You able to do that, brother? That way the Lord is going to show you the way. You think the Most High going to hop off his throne and teach you in person? Right, bring that up.
Proverbs 1 and 5 and it reads, a wise man will hear, or will increase learning.
A wise man's going to hear, and he's going to increase it. Right, read on.
And a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel.
So a man of understanding, he's going to obtain and listen and hearken to wise counsel. So anything that's being brought out, right, you have to obtain it to it. Now I'm going to show you a commandment may or may not be breaking. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. Find out.
1 Corinthians 3 and 16 and it reads,
Bring it out.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High?
So where's the temple at on the earth? You the temple, right, read on.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
Where's the Spirit of God, brother? And you, right, read on.
If any man defile the temple of God.
Hold on. God said if any man defile the temple of God. What that means to defile the temple of God, brother? Make it dirty, but how do you make it dirty?
And wherever.
By being worldly, okay. All right, let's get a little bit more specific. If I took a rock and I threw it through that glass, I have now defiled that temple. I have broken it. Tattoos is degrading and beating up your body. Smoking, these things go inside of your tabernacle and it corrupts your tabernacle. If I can't think straight, I'm liable to make a foolish decision. I'm liable not to use wisdom, and I'm liable not to be able to teach my brother. Because he may want to learn knowledge. He may ask about the Most High. But guess what? I'm too high, too forgetful in my mind to let this brother know the truth. You got to be ready always to give an answer, right? The spirit of power of the Most High, right? So the Lord said, read that again. If any man defile the temple.
If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God.
It's just a cigarette.
Him
shall God destroy.
Brother, do you smoke, brother? You said what? Yeah. You smoke. All right, so the Lord just said, if any man defile the temple, him shall God destroy. What does that mean, brother? Is destroy talking about like your older brother just punching you in the chest, man? Or your father putting belt to you? Nah, I mean, destroy is a mean word, brother. You get destroyed in a car accident. You can overdose and be laced with something you have no idea what the hell it is. Fentanyl, you can overdose, right? You can be on the news somewhere. You can trip and fall and drown. The Lord will destroy you. That's not a life. We won't want that to happen to you. So hearing the laws, again, and sin brings forth what, brother? Death. And if you sin, which is breaking this right here, you would be in sin. What's going to happen to you? You're going to die. So you want to die, brother? You don't want to die, brother. So, I mean, hearing the words of God, what decision are you going to make moving forward, you know, with this law and this commandment? You going to continue to smoke?
No, I'm gonna try.
So you going to try to quit? Well, what steps are you going to take to try to quit? Because people try to go to college, you know, they try to make the bus. As they run into the bus, that they map out the time to the bus, what steps are going to take? Because a wise man is going to map out his path with wisdom.
Set goals.
Say it again, brother.
Set goals.
Set goals. All right. Like emptying out the stash when you get home tonight. It's starting up. It's now. You said what? Probably.
Yeah, like a big goal.
Right. Give me the book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 1.
Leviticus 20 and 1. And it reads, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, again, thou shalt the children of Israel, whosoever he be of the children of Israel, or the strangers that sojourn in Israel, that giveth any of his seed unto Molech, he shall.
See, Molech is an entity. It's a demon. Like structure that the children of Israel worship, right? As an idol, right? Read on.
He shall surely be put to death.
Read on.
The people of the land shall stone him with stones. And I will set my face against that man, and I will cut from among his people.
I will do what?
I will cut him off from among his people.
The Lord, you worshiping to anything other than me, I'm going to cut you off. And if the Most High cut you off, brother, he can cut off your air. He can cut off your money supply. He can down, brother, in many ways. You don't just hit the tree from the stump. You can start chopping off the branches, plucking the leaves, slowly taking the fruit. That's why a lot of people you see in high school, they wax worse and worse and worse until they on the street and they a junkie. It don't happen overnight. Right, read on.
Because he hath given of his seed unto Molech, to defile my sanctuary, and to profane my holy name. And if the people of the land do anywhere cut their eyes from the man, when he giveth of his seed unto Molech, and will kill him, then I will set my face against that man and against his family.
Right, you can rush right there. Give me Deuteronomy 13 and start at verse number 6. Yeah, bring that up. Give me the book of Deuteronomy 28:6.
Deuteronomy chapter 13 and verse number 6. If thy brother, the son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or thy friend, which is as own soul, entice thee secretly.
Entice thee secretly. You're going to have people entice you, man. Let's get high, man. That's what they talking about. Let's get high. Right, I got a whole, whatever they calling it now, man. I got that on me right now. Right, that smoke. Right, it's your birthdays. It's the New Year's. It's, you got the day off. You know, you had a hard day. Whatever's going to happen, people are going to secretly entice you to do evil, man. Right, we doing?
Saying, let us go and serve other gods.
We're smoking weed.
Let us go serve other gods.
Brother, weed is a god. Anything that you serve than the Most High, give me the book of Romans. Hold that, give me the book of Romans, chapter 6 and verse 16. Huh? The Lord said, to whom you yield yourself servants ye are. So whatever you yield yourself, you can make a woman your God. Chasing behind her. You can make work your God. They call, well, I'll work another shift. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Instead of keeping God's commandments, you turn a blind eye to that and you run to work. You run to a woman. You run to weed. These are things that men serve. Right, bring that up.
Romans 6 and 16. Know not that to whom you yield yourselves servants to, obey his service ye are.
Right, ye servants ye are. So whoever you want to obey, that just say smoke, light, right? Try this, try that. These things will entice your flesh, right? Read on.
His servants ye are to whom ye obey,
right?
Whether of sin unto death.
Whether sin unto death. Serve sin. They serve lust. They serve sex. They serve violence. They serve these things and it brings forth death. Read on.
Or of obedience unto righteousness.
Right, or you could be obedient, man. Every brother out here used to smoke, man.
Right.
We're not sent from the third heaven. We just manifest and materialize like Melchizedek, man. We all have a past. We all came out of darkness. Right? Give me the book of Isaiah, right? Chapter 26 and verse 10. Right? You don't want to be this wicked. Bring that up.
26 and 10 and it reads, let favor be showed to the wicked.
Let favor be showed to wicked man. Right? You giving that brother a second chance. Right? You give that brother an opportunity. Right? Mercy, the Most High gives that man. You give him a second chance. Mercy be showed to the wicked. Read.
Yet he will not learn righteousness.
Again,
yet he will not learn righteousness.
See, a wicked man is never going to change. Right? You show him mercy. Right? This brother could have stabbed you up. There's some treacherous act. You show love and kindness. If it's embedded in his heart to do evil, he's never going to change. Read.
In the land of uprightness.
In the land of uprightness.
Will he deal unjustly.
See, with all these brothers, it could be the land of uprightness. It's encouraging you to fast. His brother encouraging you to read. His brother encouraging you to go over precepts. In the land of nothing but uprightness, you got certain people that just accustomed to evil, man. Don't be that brother, man. Like the brother said, you just can't get right. You don't got spirit, brother. You want to change. It takes a strong man to change, brother. It takes a real man to change. You don't want to be like a zombie of these millions of Negroes that do the same exact thing. With the same all black, same ski mask, same weed. It's the same Negro 1,000 times twice told, man. Walking the strand to destruction. You want to change, man. You want to change your garment, change your mind, your spirit. Give me the book of Baruch, chapter 5 and verse 1. You want to take off all of this life, brother, and put on immortality, man. Put on perfection and wisdom. Right, bring that up.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 5 and verse number 1.
No.
Put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of thy mourning.
Right, put off mourning, destruction, languish, by all of these different things of lamentation, brother. Put off weed, brother. What does weed benefit you, man? What benefit do you get from weed? Other than it eating up your pockets. You defile it, man. Right, and you're looking something other than what God wanted you to look like. You're darkening your countenance, your face. It brings about a spirit, man. Some people can tell when somebody's drunk because you can look at them and it beats tabernacle. They're slurred with their speech. They can't speak properly. They're swaying back and forth, right? Imagine the smoke, man. What does it benefit you, brother? Creativity, man. That's an excuse. It's not creativity, brother. You're actually slower to create what a mind is not given to you by the Lord, man. The Lord gave you a creative mind already. Huh? You got to pray for that talent, man. There are a lot of creators and different things of Exodus, chapter 31 and verse 1. I'm going to show you something, brother. A lot of creative men in the scriptures. Right? Let's find out. Let's go to it.
Exodus 31 and 1 and it reads, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, call by the name Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah, and I have filled him with the Spirit of God.
I have filled this man with the spirit of, read on,
and wisdom.
And wisdom. So these are the attributes that this man pertains. He has wisdom, read.
And wisdom, and in understanding.
And he has understanding, read.
And in knowledge.
And he has knowledge.
And in all manner of workmanship.
All manner of workmanship. When you work, brother, what does that mean? You're creative. You could be a painter, you could be a sculptor, you could craft things. This is the creativity and the spirit that the Most High gave this man. So you don't need a joint. You don't need to get high, E&J, no hen dog. You don't need none of those things that tap into creativity to work things, brothers. Because if you're high, you're liable to throw something together, liable to fall asleep. You're liable for the Most High not to use you as an instrument. Look at Isaiah, right? Isaiah chapter 49 and start at verse 3. Start at 4. Isaiah chapter 49 and verse 4.
Isaiah chapter 49 and verse number 4. Then I said, labored in vain. I have spent my strength for naught, and in vain. Yet surely my judgment is with the Lord, and my work with my God. And now saith the Lord that formed me from the womb to be his.
He formed you from the womb to be his servant. So from the womb of your mother, God has formed you for you to serve him. Right, read on.
To bring Jacob again to him, though Israel be not gathered, yet glorious in the eyes of the Lord.
Read.
And my God shall be my strength.
Read it again.
My God shall be my strength.
And God's gonna be your strength, brother. Not we, not anything of this world. Your strength comes from the Creator, brother. It doesn't come from weed. It doesn't come from you linking up with these brothers. It doesn't come from tarot cards, right?
And he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob and to restore the preserved Israel. I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles, that is be my salvation.
You can rest right there. So, I mean, what did the Lord say, brother? Did the Lord say you need that to be creative? Matter of fact, that word need is crazy too, brother. Do you need weed? So can you stop right now, tonight? Bro, why don't you want to, brother? If you know that weed is and it brings forth death, you're basically saying that you don't care about yourself. Give me the book of Sirach, chapter 14, right, in verse number 3. Sirach, chapter 14, and verse number 3.
Sirach, chapter.
Do you care about yourself, brother? If you care about yourself, don't contradict what you're saying. Don't bring forth death. That's the same thing as jumping in the harbor, brother, and just drowning. Bring that up.
Sirach, chapter 14 and verse 3. Riches are not calm for a niggard, and what should an envious man do with money?
Read.
He that gathereth by defrauding his own soul, gathereth for others, that should spend his goods riotously. He that is evil to himself.
He that what?
He is evil to himself.
A man that's evil to himself, meaning what? He cuts himself. He always wakes up late for work. He's getting fired, right? He cooks this and he eats rats and, you know, he bathes and pus. Somebody's just going cruel to their own self. They scabbing themselves. They not patching up their wounds. Right, read on.
To whom will he be good?
Who you gonna be good to, brother? You got any kids? I know you got a mother and a father. Maybe a brother and sister. Somebody care about you, brother. The Lord said, if you're gonna be evil to your soul, to whom can you be good, man? If I hate my soul, I can never love this brother. Right. Like I would want to be loved. Right, go to the book of Matthew. Yes. Right, chapter 7 and verse 12. And we're commanded to love our brother as ourselves, man. So if you hate yourself, what do you think that's gonna reflect on how you treat your brother? You're gonna be just as cruel, right? Just as mean, just as heartless, man. Bring that up.
Matthew 7 reads, therefore all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them.
Right, so if you don't care about your soul, you'll kill yourself. What would you do to the next brother? Kill him too, man. That's what the Lord said. So you have to have some self-dignity, self-respect. Respect don't just come when somebody call you out your name. Now you got stands on yours and fights. Or you pulling out a weapon, man. That's carnal and that's fool coming of a man. A real man is going to respect himself, man. And not just in word, deed. We all have changed, brother. It may take time for you, but long as you had a mind to change, you know what, I got to kick this demon. It's nothing but a demon, brother. It's a demon on you and making you do things that's contrary to the words of God. Anything that has you a different direction and where God is leading you, that's an evil spirit. Right. You have to perceive that. Read that again.
Therefore, all things.
How you speak to a brother reflects on how you speak to yourself, man. I'm going to do better. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to pray today. How you speak to yourself dictates how you would speak to the next brother. Right. How you would love the next brother. Right. How you would patch up wounds, brother. Right, read on.
All things whatsoever you would that men should do you, do ye even so to them.
Right?
For this is the law and the prophets.
That's the law and the prophets. Meaning that's the Old Testament to the New Testament to every. They spoke the same thing over and over and over. That's the spirit you got to move in, brother. Give me the book of Ephesians, chapter 1 and verse 13. Now, you said you care about yourself. And if you care about yourself, brother, you wouldn't beat down your tabernacle.
Right.
Where's God going to dwell at, man? Think you got to chase him down in church? God said he dwells in you.
Right.
You think God is dwelling in you while you smoking, brother?
Right.
You think so? Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon. Let's go get the cup. See that? See that? You've been shaking your head the whole time, sister, and that fell out. So that was the Lord. Let's go to the book of Wisdom of Solomon, 1 and 4.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 4. For into a malicious soul,
Into a malicious soul,
wisdom shall not enter.
wisdom isn't going to enter into a malicious soul. Why? Because they have it sheltered through their demons. Right? And if this brother or me, myself, we love drinking too much, when drinking topic, will flee from it. So wisdom can't enter into. Meaning it can't be accepted to that soul through pride, through arrogancy, through them having their own way, by them being stubborn. It's not going to enter into you because you don't want to change. In order to change, you have to be open. You have to receive the words of God. And guess what? It's times where it's going to be hard. You may tell me something I need to do, and I'm like, I don't really want to hear that right now, man. Hey, brother, you got to hear it. Sometimes somebody got to grab you by the collar. We all have fathers. They ripped open them blinds. It's time for school. Whether you want to wake up or not. They directed you and forced you to clean the room. They did what was best for you. That's what brothers are trying to do now. We don't.
Nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin.
So God said that wisdom won't dwell in you, brother. So the spirit of the Most High won't dwell in you if you continue to smoke. What will happen is the spirit will come upon you and your own mind to give you a delusion. To think the Most High is with you when he's not with you. The Most High is only with them that keep the commandments. He's only going to protect them that keep the commandments. Right. Book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 1. And when evil befalls you, brother, God forbid, while you smoking, you'll remember this very account, bro. I guarantee you. Right, bring the book of Sirach. That's how the Most High get down, man. Your mother told you not to do something, then when it happened, you're going to remember what mom said, man. God said this, and then when it happened to you, you're going to remember you should have never did that. Give me the book of Proverbs, right, chapter 6, and start, Slakia, chapter 5, and start at 19. Bring it up.
Direct 7 and 1 in the reads. Do no evil, so shall no harm come into thee.
The Lord said, do no evil, then show no harm on me, man. Meaning what? You should be able to have the confidence to walk down the street knowing the angels are protecting you because you ain't doing no evil.
Right.
But when evil befalls you, then guess what? You done stole from somebody, guess what? That catch up with you. They finally pulled up and caught you, man. You got beef, that catch up with you. You eating unclean foods like pork, now you got diabetes and different things catch up with you, man. There's certain things that catch up with you that you don't even perceive that was the Most High. Because you're doing evil that whole time. Arguing with your woman, being disrespectful, something catch up to you, man. The law, a restraining order, you getting broken bone, a divorce. Some evil befalls you by you not keeping the commandments. Right, we doing?
Depart from the unjust.
Depart from drug dealers, man. Scammers and thieves. People that involve themselves for you to do wickedness.
Right.
Depart from unjustness. Read.
And iniquity shall turn away from thee.
And iniquity's going to turn away from you, man. You turn your back to the weed, guess what the weed is going to do? It's going to turn its back on you, man.
Right.
But you turn your back, it's like your weed is going to turn its face towards you.
Right.
And whatever a man liketh, that's what he's going to eat of. Give me the book of Proverbs, chapter 5, and start at verse 20.
Proverbs chapter 5 and verse 20. And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman?
Why are you going to be ravished with a strange woman, man? Now, that's not physical, even though it can be. It's more spiritual. Right? A strange woman is somebody that's a wife. Right? Would you just go out here, just anybody? Exactly. Why would you be ravished with a strange thing the Lord never gave you, man? Think God gave you weed? The Most High God gave you weed to smoke. That's foolish, man. That's foolish. To even think that, man. Right, you know?
Embrace the bosom of a stranger.
Read.
For the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord.
See, the ways of man is before the eyes of the Lord. Give me the Sirach chapter 16 and start at verse 20. Hold what you got. Right, you know?
And he pondereth all his goings.
He ponders. What does it mean he ponders all your goings? He watching you, man, like an eagle, like a hawk. Right, everybody talking about Santa Claus always watching. No, the Lord is always watching, man. While you sleep, while you awake, no matter what's going on, pondering all your paths, man. He pondering your thoughts right now, man. Man, I just want to leave, man. That's what they talk about. Weed is from the earth. And we always bring out what else is from the earth, man. Poisonous berries is from the earth, man.
Right.
Thorns are from the earth.
Right.
Bribers on the earth. Things that harm you are from the earth, man. Poison is from the earth, man.
They think it's okay because from the earth.
Right. Again, you got poison plants. Yeah. Crack is from the earth, man. You got coca leaf, man. Yeah. Right? Bring that up.
His own iniquities shall take the wicked himself.
Read it again.
His own iniquities take the wicked himself.
Your own sins are going to take you like this, brother. And they choke you out and kill you, man. That's what the Lord is saying.
Okay.
Your own iniquity is going to grab you up, it's going to strangle you to death, and you're going to give up the ghost. Your own iniquities are going to take the himself. Read.
And he shall be hidden, Slakia, and he shall be holden with the cords of his sins.
Right, meaning what? If you smoke so much and that's your God, then sin and drugs are going to wrap around you where you can't move. You'll be a servant unto whatever lustful action you're bringing forth. Some people just can't stop in the Christianity church. God never told you to serve the so-called white man.
What makes that your God?
What, weed? Because you're choosing that over the command of God.
The commandments never said don't smoke weed.
Yeah, we just read it, brother.
They never said don't smoke weed.
Well, brother, we just read it. It did say that. It's defiling your temple. What action do you bring forth by inhaling weed?
Weed don't give you cancer, none of that.
It doesn't matter if it gives you. It has nothing to do with defiling your temple.
How are you defiling your temple?
Well, brother, right now you're falling asleep as a grown-ass man outside. That's foolish.
That's not weed.
Brother, that's foolish.
It's not weed.
Brother, your actions and the spirit you in makes you look foolish, that you can't even see the spirit that's on you. These brothers are wide awake, attentive, listening to the word of God while you're falling asleep, making all excuses for your sins. That's what it brings forth, because it's not entering into you instead of receiving it, brother. One of the first questions I ask you is, are you going to be attentive and hearken unto wise counsel? You say yes, but now you're being headstrong because you're serving another God. Weed is your God, brother.
Right.
You can laugh it off and joke, but I mean, wise, brother, and we could perceive that spirit on you. If it wasn't your God, you would deny.
Right.
It's nothing you need in this world but the Most High.
That's right.
Give me the book of Psalms, man. Right? Go ahead, bring it up. You got a point?
Yeah, just earlier, brother, you just said you were going to go and try to take steps. And now it's,
Yeah, but he's saying it like if a nigga don't stop. I'm sure everybody ain't stopped on their first day right here. Pretty sure of that. So, alright, took y'all longer than me to stop.
But you saying you're not going to stop.
I never said that.
Brother, you just said that.
I never said that.
You said that's not
I
my
said
God,
it's
and
a
probably
sin,
not.
right. That's all I said. I never
You
said
said probably not. You said probably not, and that's why we're continuously on this topic. It's not because we just want to talk about weed tonight, brother.
I never said that.
Are you going to stop, brother?
I'm gonna take goals to stop.
Why are you going to stop if you just said it's from the earth or God is not?
Because y'all saying it's a sin. It ain't
I'm not
in the
saying it's a
commandment.
sin, it's defiling your temple. Anything you have to create and roll up, brother, to stimulate your mind and take you out of this
You
world,
just said it was a sin, though.
it is a sin, brother.
But you just said it wasn't. You just said I said it wasn't a sin. Which one is it?
Let's go back to it, brother. Let's read it slow. Because earlier on, brother, we just showed you that it brings death and destruction. That will bring forth if you continue to smoke. You said, well, brother, do you care about yourself? Then we went through precepts on caring about yourself. Loving your brother. Brother, we have to remind you because weed makes you forget things. Bring that up.
1 Corinthians 3:16 and it reads, know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High?
The temple is you if you respect yourself. You're not the temple of God if you don't respect yourself. You're just a vessel fitted for destruction. Right, read on.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you, if any man defile the temple of God.
See, you actually offer up sacrifices in your body. You pray, that's a sacrifice unto the Lord. Right? Self-affliction and prayer and fasting, sacrificing to the Lord. Right. The Lord said, offer up the sacrifices of righteousness. Give me that in the book of Psalms, right? Chapter 4 and verse 5. You offer up sacrifices in your body. So if your body is not pure, the sacrifices you give won't be accepted in the eyes of the Most High. Right, bring that up.
Psalms chapter 4 and verse number 5. Offer the sacrifices of righteousness.
Offer up the sacrifices of righteousness. Right, that's not. You don't need to get high.
No, I'm saying keep it all in.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that, man.
Right?
Wait, did the Lord ever smoke? Did anybody in the Bible smoke weed?
No.
Is it written that they smoke and they got high?
No.
That's why they were able to come up with these deep dark herbals, man. Right, read that.
And put your trust in the Lord.
No, put your trust weed.
And put your trust in the Lord.
See, your lack of faith, brother, is causing you not to trust in the Lord. You got to take a leap out on faith. And I never said it wasn't hard. We started off beating down ourselves, saying everybody always smoking. But we understood that if we continue down that path, the Lord was going to kill us, brother. And we fear Most High and reverence His word more than our own flesh. You got to say something, sister?
Yeah. Give up all earthly things, what you saying. The smoking, the drinking, it's not a go.
It's not. Well, you can have drink and measure.
I mean, not to get it.
Right, exactly.
Intoxicated.
Exactly. So that lighter fumbled out your pocket.
Yeah.
So just like this, brother,
I smoke
and
weed,
brother,
I
you
smoke
still a
weed.
king, brother.
I
You
smoke.
still a king, brother. But you gotta act like a king. You gotta move like a king. Sister, with you, it stumbled out your pocket. What are you gonna do about it? I'm sure that's not for light incense. I could be wrong.
No, I smoke weed.
You smoke weed.
Yeah. Now,
Are you reforming the
after
sun
I
down
finish
here?
my little small pack, after that, I ain't smoking no
okay,
more. I
I'm
already
gonna
know
check
that.
what
I knew
y'all
that when I was coming down here.
So you
But
gonna
when I
fin-
finish my little pack that I got in the house,
so you gonna
I'm
finish?
not buying no more.
So you
I'm
gonna-
be done with it.
So you gonna finish your wickedness?
Pretty much.
Ezekiel chapter 8 and verse 15.
Hold on.
Then said he unto me, Hast thou seen this, O son of man? Turn thee yet again, and thou see greater abominations than these.
Right, turn ye again. The Lord is going to reveal more and more abominations, meaning more and more sin. Things as you turn around are going to be revealed in a tabernacle. Right, read on.
Verse 16. He brought me into the inner court of the Lord's house, and behold, at the door of the temple of the between the porch and the altar were about 5 and 20 men
5 and 20. Right, read.
with their backs toward the temple of the Lord,
So they had their back toward the temple of the Lord. Read on.
and their faces towards the east, worship the sun towards the east.
So they're worshiping other gods. Right, read on.
Then he said unto me, Hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a like thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations which they commit here? For they have filled the land with violence and have returned to provoke me to anger, and lo, they put the branch to their nose.
They do what?
They put the branch to their
They
nose.
put that branch to the nose, man. So, I mean, these sacrifices that the Most High is receiving in wickedness, man. He's not receiving those sacrifices. They put the branch to their nose and those wicked sacrifices that go to the Lord, man.
Y'all be gone, guys.
Therefore will I also deal in fury. My eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. And though they cry in my ears with a loud voice, yet will I not hear them.
That's what the Lord said. So when you want the Lord to be gracious, see, this word has taught you the Lord will just hear you whenever you cry. Whenever, is that in the Bible? Give me Jeremiah 14 and 10. Is that in the Bible? Did God ever say he's going to hear you every single time you cry? If you can pull that precept, no matter what's going on, that God is going to hear you whenever you cry, that's Christianity.
Right.
That's Allah. Read that. 14 and 10.
Isaiah 14 and 10, and it reads,
No.
and all they shall speak thee. Art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like us? They pump is brought down to the grave.
Right, that pride is being brought down. Right, in that arrogance. You know?
And the north vows, the worm is spread unto thee, and the worms cover thee.
Jeremiah 14. Right, but nevertheless, we're going to read that. Right? It's the Spirit. Right, go to Jeremiah 14 and 2.
Jeremiah 10 and it reads, Thus says the Lord unto this people, thus have they loved to wander. They have not refrained their feet. Therefore the Lord doth not accept them.
Therefore the Lord doth not accept them. When you wander away from Him, does God accept you? Is God going to accept you when you wander away from the commandments? Let's read it again.
They love to wander. They have not reached their feet.
Is that talking about going outside or getting lost on the GPS? No, when you wander, you're wandering away from what? God's laws. So when you wander away, God said, look, I'm not going to accept you. When you're a reprobate, you're half-minded, you're double-minded, who wants to have that type of person? Would you let somebody stay with you, you don't know 1 minute they're going to rob you and that? Would that be wise for them to be in your house?
It wouldn't be wise, but there's people out here that's like that.
Right, there's fools that are like that. Right, but that has nothing to do with wisdom. Somebody may kill you in your house, you're going to let them, they may or may not, I don't know, that may or may not, steal all your goods. Right, the Lord don't want somebody in his army that may or may not serve him. That may or may not be a coward, man. The Lord want a soldier, somebody going to die for this thing, man. Right, you know?
Therefore, the Lord doth not accept them.
Right.
He will not remember their iniquity and visit their sins.
Right, he will now remember their iniquity. Right, you know?
He will now remember their iniquity and visit their sins. Said the Lord unto me, pray not for this people.
Pray not for this people, man. So the Lord was telling Jeremiah not to pray for them. What that sound like? Imagine somebody doing so much evil that God literally said, don't even pray for that. He's condemned already. Now, what condemns you, sister? Sin. Sin is when you break God's laws. So if you have the mindset to continue on in that mindset, what's going to happen? The Lord is going to depart from you, not even have hope for somebody to try to help you, man. Now, be something within y'all. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Must be something within y'all that's craving this drug so much. Is it anxiety?
Yeah.
It's anxiety, okay.
I do have anxiety.
All right. A lot of people have anxiety.
Dealing with a narcissist.
Right, dealing with a narcissist, okay? Dealing with problems and troubles.
Yeah,
Right, we deal with the curses and we try to escape.
and I'm trying to get that part out.
And we trying to escape.
Devilish. The whole thing is, I'm really into like, trying to figure, because I know it's spiritual.
Everything is spiritual, right?
I know that's
Right. Spiritual system.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm really saying that, yeah.
Yeah, everything spiritual. That lighter falling out was spiritual.
Right.
Let me turn back around, went all the way down there. You see me walk over down there.
Oh, that was the Lord.
I got about right when I came all the way back up the hill and I stood right here.
All praise to the Most High. Right, so again, these are things and situations. A lot of people may say creativity, it makes me feel good. That's excuses. We run to that because we don't want to face our problems, man. Whatever going on in life, y'all gotta face it. Stop trying to escape from it, man.
I know I do.
You're running from your problems. You're running from your problems. Whatever it is in you that has this type of emotion, you run the weed to relax you, to calm you down. That's your own therapist that tells you everything you want to hear and they massage you into a coma, man. Instead of waking up and confronting your problems.
Right.
You gotta confront these things, man. You gotta go to war. Right? Give me that in the book of 2nd Ezra. Right? Chapter 7 and 57.
2nd Ezra, chapter 7, and verse number 57. And it reads, it says, then answered ye me and said, right, this is the condition of battle.
What do we gotta do?
This is the condition of the battle.
This is your condition. You can't change your condition all the time. Some people was born without the mother or the father in the house. The condition. You gotta fight through that. You can't make excuses. Right? Some people was born in certain situations without limbs. Some people were born in, a different part of the earth, not having another opportunity that another brother has. This is the condition that we may be faced at this moment is overcoming weed.
Right, that part.
Right.
Which man that is born upon the earth shall fight.
He gotta fight through that. Read on.
That if he be overcome, he shall suffer. And said, but if he get the victory,
meaning this is war. Read.
He shall receive the thing that I say.
He gonna receive salvation. We want y'all to receive salvation. But the only way to do that is by keeping the commandments. Brother, are you gonna stop smoking weed, brother?
That's right.
Come on, brother. You can do it, brother. You can do it, brother.
You want me to lie to you?
I don't want you to lie, brother. You stronger than that weed, brother. If you stronger than that, should be nothing in you, brother. Let me get the class real fast.
We're gonna pray for you.
Quarantine. Let me get this quick precept. Before you leave, brother, I got you.
Me too.
I got you. Hold on. But everything starts with a step. Can't just say, pray for me. Faith without it.
Yeah.
Bro, we're going to read this for y'all. We're going to give y'all like 2 more before y'all leave. Boy, Philippians 4:13. Book of Philippians. Right? And y'all can do it, man. Right?
That's right.
I got to shape that. Brothers have shook.
Right.
And like you said, brother, we didn't stop. I didn't stop this very same day. I'll be a lot if I said I did. But I tried my best. And I took a first step.
You know, it starts off with, you know, watching these videos. Starts off with getting a brother's number or contact, back out, getting strengthened, man. It takes an action. Yeah, I got you. We're going to after these precepts. Bring it up.
4:13.
Yeah.
Philippians 4:13 in the reads. I can do all things.
I can do something.
I can do all things.
It's impossible.
I can do all.
Through Christ which strengtheneth me.
Through Christ with strength. Right. Whose real name is Yahweh. And we are the Israelites. Black and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the Bible. God's chosen people. Right. Bring that up.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 1.
So what did the precept just say? I can do what? Huh? All things, brother. All things. There's nothing you can't do if the Most High is with you. Right? Give me the book of Psalms, real fast, chapter 21 and verse number 2, real fast. The Lord say He will give thee thy heart's desire. So if you want to change, what is God going to do for you? He's going to make you change. If it's in your heart. If your heart really don't want to change, He's going to give you your heart's desire. You're going to get to a ruin. Bring that up.
Psalms 21:2 in the reads. Thou hast given him his desire.
He shall give you your heart's desire. What if your heart's desire is really to be a teacher? Really to repent? Really to want to change? What do you think God is going to say? Nah. What do you think the Lord going to do? He's going to give you your heart's desire. What's your heart's desire? Be honest. You really want to shape this?
Yes.
You do. There you go, brother. Yeah, you want to shake it, man. Yeah, you want to get rid of that, man.
Yes, I did.
And it'll be mighty if you show that by tossing that lighter right now.
Launch the light.
Show the Most High right now. You gonna give you your heart's desire. There you go. All right, sister, that's good. All praise to the Most High. Dig in there later.
I don't have no more light.
All right, bring that up.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 1 and verse 37.
Bring it up.
For with God, nothing shall be impossible.
Again?
For with God, nothing shall be impossible.
Nothing's gonna be impossible to escape that situation, man. So the Lord's gonna give you that strength to do so, man. If you believe in it, right? As the Israelites, God's chosen people. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are Israelites. So according to what we just brought out tonight, you're gonna make your efforts starting tonight to quit. And that's your word. Everything's being weighed in the balance. And you too, brother, right? What's your name, brother? Norm? All right, Norm, what's your name, sister? Denise. All right, Norm and Denise. Take this flyer. You're going to be out here tomorrow, brother, if you got some time. Let me shake your hand. If you start early. All right, brother, Norm. Come back out here tomorrow if you can, brother. We got the time doing it.
Thank you.
All right, give me the book of Proverbs 11.
You see me go down there and come back up here?
All praise to the Most High. All right, come back out. Right. Yeah, that's sad.
Oh, that narcissism is crazy.
Yeah, be safe, sister.
I am.
Sister Denise.
I'm alone. I'm alone. He's gone.
All praise to the Most High.
Gone. Pray
All
for
right, hit the email so you can get in contact with us. Right, the email is right here. Right there.
Okay.
So hit that email up. We also got sisters that come out as well, so we'll be around other sisters as well.
Okay, what time y'all come out here?
We're gonna be out here around 4 o'clock. Around 4 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Sister Denise. Keep the commandments of the living God, sister. All right. Give me the book of Proverbs.
I don't know her.
Proverbs,
Hey, y'all sisters, y'all believe in God?
Yes, sir.
We'll take this flyer. We the Israelites according to the Bible. God's chosen people.
Thank you.
I bring that up.
Proverbs, in verse 30. The fruit of the righteous is as a tree of life.
Fruit of righteous is as a tree of life. Right? And again, man is likened unto a tree. And the spirit and the attribute you bring about is going to be the spirit that really shows that fruit, man. So, I mean, a brother could try to hide his wickedness all day. It's going to be revealed at the latter end. Right. So you might most definitely want to practice righteousness to the best of your ability. I'll read that again.
The fruit of the righteous, tree of life. And he that winneth souls is wise.
Right, and he that winneth souls is wise. And that's what we're trying to do out here, man. We're trying to win souls. We're trying to rebuke the wicked. Right? We're trying to say death to America, man. Raise up our people. And we're trying to be an example and light in the last days, man. Who else going to do it, man? Who else going to stand up, man, for the wicked and condemn the wicked, man? And stand up for the just, right? Give me the book of Isaiah, right? Chapter 42 and verse number 13.
Isaiah, chapter 42 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
The Lord shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. A long time, holding my peace.
What the Lord say?
I have long time holding my peace.
Yahushua say?
I have long time holding my peace.
Read.
I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once.
Kwame Nasrallah.
Kwame Nasrallah.
Kwame Nasrallah.
Kwame Nasrallah.
Kwame Nasrallah.
Kwame Nasrallah.